Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Good to see you live in chat, Mercury. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice weekend. We'll get started with the stream in just a couple minutes here. Hopefully the finale, I'm hoping. Gonna try to wrap this up tonight so we can move on to Shadow the Hedgehog next week. Yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well. I apologize in advance if I just gush about PAX this whole stream. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's like a bit of cocoa powder left in there. I just breathed it in. Oh. Oh. There we go. Apologies for that. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. You doing good? Glad to hear it. Just came back from listening to... Oh, I love that song, Mercury. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. I love that song. That actually... I discovered that song for the first time probably like about a year ago. Like not that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I love that song. But Maria Multa by Carlos Lira, I've not heard. I'll have to listen to it. The 64 Bossa Nova song was the riff which Smoke on the Water. Wait. The far your favorite song from Stevie Wonder? I gotta listen to more of Stevie Wonder's discography. Absolutely love that song. Wait. Oh, interesting. So Smoke on the Water borrowed the riff from Maria. Is it? Oh, sorry. Is that an I? Moita? Moita? I could be completely butchering that. I apologize. Interesting. Yeah. I feel like rock and roll borrows a lot of riffs from other songs. I know we've talked about this so many times, but it's like, it's interesting how it works. I don't know. All right. Are we ready, chat? I think it's time. Let's jump into the stream here tonight. What is going on, all of you amazing gamers out there in the world? I am MegaAmpster. Thank you for checking out this live stream. However you watch, if you're live in the chat or not, or watching the VOD after the fact, appreciate you being here in this moment, whenever that moment is for you, but this moment for me. Thanks for being here. We are looking to finish, hopefully finish Prince of Persia and the Lost Crown tonight. Last time I got to the Tower of Silence, I got the Key of Kings, and I am ready to head into where Vahram's held up. Gotta stop this man from resurrecting some shit. I don't even know what's going on at this point. All I know is he's trying to take the throne and become the rightful king, which he is the rightful heir, but then again, it's like, not the best of intentions, so do we want that? I don't know. So we're gonna go confront Vahram for the final time, and like I said, hopefully wrap this up tonight. A lot of rock songs borrowed riffs from blues and jazz, for sure. Definitely seems like it did. Ooh, don't you just love when the music ends, like at the perfect time? I love it. I'm just saying because that just happened, but any audio or video issues, definitely let me know if you're watching live in chat. That would be great, as always. But like when I'm going out for a drive, and like as I pull into the parking lot, like when the song just ends like perfectly right there, it's like, oh, it's so good. So good. Just the timing of it could not be more perfect. Like that kind of thing. Like what just happened there. But hopefully we can finish this tonight. At least that's the hope. I might be willing to go a little bit longer if needed to wrap it up specifically tonight. Based on what, shout out to Neto, based on what Neto was saying on previous streams, it might be doable. But if I have to make it a little longer just to push through, we'll do that. Not as long as freaking, I still think back to that 5-hour long Yoshi's Woolly World finale last year as of this, a little over a year ago as of this stream. That was rough, man. That was exhausting. I shouldn't have done that. But too late, it already happened. A lot of your favorite songs are inspired from Bossa Nova and even Latin jazz. And nice. Yep. The inspiration's all got to originate somewhere, right? It's always tough because like you want to, like, I feel like I imagine it's tough to strike that balance sometimes with the different artists. Like you don't want to overdo it with the inspiration, otherwise it's not really original, you know? Which explains why your favorite music genre from the 1960s is Bossa Nova. Definitely a genre I want to explore more there, Mercury, but based on how you're describing it, it sounds really good. All right. Yes. The Simurgh Gate is right here. From there, I just got to head in, I assume, here and figure out what's going on. This also could be a shorter stream. I have no idea. I mean, I feel like it's really going to come down to how tough the final boss is, which, based on the previous Vahram fights, could be pretty tricky. Could be quite tricky. So, not going to rule that out as an option. So, hopefully, I gave myself enough time for tonight's stream. Not that I want the journey to be over necessarily, because I've been really just like liking slowly playing through this game. And if I do have time later this year, I might try to replay it before like end of the year, on my own time. But like, you know, it's good to move on. It's good to move on, try new games, and listen. Shadow the Hedgehog's long overdue. We reached that sub goal a while ago, so I guess maybe what, month and a half? Has it been 2 months? I don't even remember. I mean, it's already end of March. That's wild. That's kind of scary. But of course, being end of March, PAX East happened this past weekend. Very excited about that. I am... Oh, there was a tree there. Okay. Well, now I know. I am working on my travel vlog for that. Currently, that's kind of my priority outside of streams when I can edit that together. I did end up going both Saturday and Sunday this year, which was super exciting. I'm really glad I did that. I think, assuming, and I mean, at this point, when I go next year, because I've been really enjoying it. This was my second year that I've been. I don't know. I definitely had way more time, more breathing room to actually do some different stuff that I really wanted to check out this year by going both days. So I really did enjoy that a lot. Sunday was more low-key too. I think I enjoyed Sunday more than Saturday. It was just less stressful. Hey, good to see you live in chat, Neto. Hope you're doing well. So Shadow and then Echo. No, so, well, first of all, we got to reach the sub goal to get to Echo. My current plan, in terms of sub goals, yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog will be next after this. I got a little fun extra thing planned, because I mean, that game's not super long. Got a fun little extra thing planned. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to my friend Dylan. You're the GOAT. Giving me the stuff I need, the resources I need to do that fun little thing. At the end of those streams. And then once DK64 is done, Neto, I'm pretty sure, I think I'm going to do a Minish Cap. I think that's the plan. I mean, I guess if I reach the Echo sub goal before then, which I don't think I will, then I'll do Echo first, but I don't think I will. Which is fine. I'm not anticipating that. Oh my god, hello? No. Oh, you thought Echo was 700. I see. Yeah, shout out to all the subscribers. Thank you so much. We just broke the 700 gap just last week, so definitely excited about that. People were excited for Pal World, I guess. I am not. After fact, I thought I didn't have room to heal. That's okay. The tree was right there. Like, I've thought about it after the fact. Like, I just don't like survival games. I'm glad I gave it a shot. I gave it a few hours, you know. I was about to say gave it a fair shot, to be honest. There's probably a lot I missed out on the experience, but like I could see how it would be really fun. So Fire listed a lot of Afro-American musicians from the 70s. Nice. Not just Stevie Wonder, right, but also Fat Fact and Ohio players, Isley Brothers. Oh, I know you mentioned is the S silent? Is it Isley Brothers or Isley Brothers? You mentioned them before, Mercury, as well as some of the others, but you're good things. Hello. I don't like the fact that I'm killing birds. No. The S is silent. Is it Isley Brothers or probably Isley Brothers? I'd imagine them. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I gotta listen to more of those for sure. Hey! Hi! Oh man, I can't even parry that one. Birds are so annoying. Gotcha. Whoa! They really want me to use my projectiles there. Makes sense. You're hyped for the Minish Cap. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to try it out too. It's tough because like I love Zelda games. Don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite Nintendo franchises, but like they're just not streamer-friendly games unless you're doing something like I don't know, like an Ocarina of Time randomizer or some like one-off thing like that. I just like because they're so long. That's the thing. But like considering you and shout out to Jared as well, one of my IRL friends, like. You both were saying like it's actually like Minish Cap is a relatively shorter game in the Zelda series, so like that is very appealing to me, and it's one of the only ones I haven't played yet. So I'm actually very excited to check it out. The fact that it's on NSO and I can stream it that way is super cool, especially Philadelphia Soul stacks and oh Motown, yeah, Motown's cool. I remember I went to on my cruise trip last year around Labor Day in early September. I went to, it was like a Motown concert that I went to on the cruise they had. That was super cool. Yeah, that's some good music right there. I don't know what I'd do without music, man. Music's so good. Life without music, I don't know what that would be. I sometimes I think about that. I'm like, man, what would life without music be like? That would be rough. You know? I mean, we wouldn't know it because music wouldn't exist. I mean, music would always probably exist, but like, let's say it didn't. Like, we wouldn't obviously know that it would be rough if it didn't exist. But the fact that it does exist, I'm like, man, it would just be so much different. Listen to a lot of songs, tend to forget some songs. That's why you're responsible to play music. And hey, and that helps you remember, right? Keeps you going, and you can share those experiences with others too that way. But yeah, so PAX East, super fun this weekend. Really glad I went. Saturday, one of my friends wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, because he ended up testing positive for COVID, unfortunately, which I know he was a bit bummed about that. I got him a free t-shirt at the Cyberpunk panel, though, so I'm definitely going to give that to him next time I see him. But my other friend, who I brought, he had never been before. That was his first time. And so that was exciting. I mean, listen, I'll admit, like, it was tough because, like, I could tell he was definitely overwhelmed just by the amount of people and just, like, not knowing what it's like before. And, like, I totally get that. I also wasn't, like, the best, like, first-time guide because it was only my second year. So, like, I felt bad, but, like, we were definitely going at things at a pretty slow pace, and I wanted to do more than we did. But, I mean, it ended up working out fine because that's what I did Sunday. That's what I did yesterday. So, definitely had a lot of fun. Music is the one that helps with your mindset. Music explores different areas of sounds and experiences which you've never seen. Oh, yeah. It's, like, it's such a different experience listening to music that really connects with you, you know? It's such a different experience. Unfortunately, I will say after PAX, and, like, I apologize if I'm a little low energy tonight. I do, like, okay, so I technically, oh my god, I technically tested positive for COVID this just a couple hours ago, and, like, it was one of those ones. This is what I hate about the at-home tests, is, like, the line is so faint sometimes. I'm pretty sure it was legit. I'm pretty sure it's legit. I'm gonna take another one later, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, but I'm just kind of hunkering down for now just in case. Like, for the most part, I feel fine. I'm just tired. But that's also because, like, so much walking and so much just doing different stuff back and forth over the last 2 days. It was 100% worth it. I won't take it back. But it was just, like, definitely an exhausting time after the fact. But, like, it was just a lot of fun. Definitely had more fun yesterday, I think, because it was less crowded and just got to, you know, take things at my own pace. And I got to do some of the stuff I really wanted to cross off my bucket list. So, like, I mean, the big thing for me was getting the photo with Suda51 and the other Grasshopper people at the Grasshopper booth. Like, that was awesome. You know, so I will be putting together a bit of a travel vlog for both days. I might try to have some fun with the editing too while I'm at it. It's like, you know, so we'll see how much effort I want to put in, but COVID test is not always the end of the be all, but if COVID test is positive, recommend to the doctor. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Mercury, I've had, like, COVID, like, this might be, like, my 5th time if I do indeed have it. So, yeah, I might do, like, a telehealth if needed, but at this point, I'm just gonna take it easy and chill. You know, I've never had it too severely, thankfully. And I will say, thankfully, like, I'm usually not asymptomatic, which I'd rather not be because then I know I actually have it, right? Like, I feel bad for some people who are asymptomatic and they just don't know that they have it, because at least, you know, if I'm, like, feeling off, I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I definitely for sure have it, right? I'd rather know I have it than not fully, because, like, yeah, the tests aren't always the most accurate things, but yeah, I always treat, even though those tests aren't necessarily the most accurate, I always treat, like, a positive as, like, a legit positive and not necessarily, like, a false positive. Like, that's hard to kind of read. It's possible. I like to be safe rather than sorry. So, and it gives me an excuse not to go into the work office this week. You never got it. Nice. Never got it officially. Nice. You are one of the lucky ones, Neto. Yeah. It sucks too, because, like, I'm one of those people that like I still wear my mask like in a lot of public spaces personally, just because I feel more like reassured or safe that way. Just in case. Like even like grocery shopping, I still wear it. Wear it on the train going into work, and I wore it. Masks weren't required this year, unlike last year at PAX, which honestly was a bit of a bummer, because it definitely helped a lot last year. Oh my god, dude! What is these rooms? These gauntlets I see? I mean, I guess it's a good challenge. Oh crap. You know, but like I don't know, they weren't required this year, so I was kind of a little iffy about it. I still wore mine for like 90% of the time. But like, I don't know, you know, so that could have been part of it. Definitely provides more, you know, possibility for exposure. And it's like, it's one of those things where like I said, I'm not going to regret going. It's one of those things where it's like, I still am really happy I went. It was almost kind of inevitable, you know, because at these conventions, it's something that just happens, you know. That many people around, someone's bound to be sick, you know. Oh, St. Mercury, nice. You had some times you thought you had it, you tested negative? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you tested negative, more than likely you didn't have it. So, no, that's good. That's good, Neto and Mercury, both of you. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. Definitely you're some of the lucky ones out there. Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Oh, good, there's a tree. Sometimes some COVID tests have errors in reading or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they're not. Especially the at-home ones are not the most accurate. Like, maybe I should have done a PCR in hindsight, but I'm treating it as a legit one. I feel fine now. Well, for the most part, fine. I'm mainly just exhausted, but the main test is tomorrow. I'm probably going to take a sick day tomorrow from work. But we'll see. We shall see. Hopefully, at the very least, it'd be minor, if anything. But I'd rather have it, like, earlier in the week, too, if anything, because then I can recover for the weekend. So, especially because Easter's coming up this Sunday. Oh, Neto, I meant to ask you. Don't pressure yourself to work. Yeah, exactly, Mercury. Because even, like, because I'll be honest, I mean, today was exhausting. I was just tired all day. I didn't get as much work done as I would have liked. It's like, even if you're not physically ill, like, sometimes it's just, like, that mindset, you know? And, like, it really screws with you. So, like, even on days like that where I'm not mentally well, even if I'm, like, physically okay, it's still sometimes for the best to just take work off, for sure. I'm definitely fortunate where I can be in that position. I mean, I have limited sick days, but it's enough to where I can get by. Neto, I meant to ask you, because I haven't decided if I'm doing Guilty Gear either Friday or Saturday. Is there a day that you would... I mean, like... I don't mean to single you out, but like I kind of am streaming it because I know you suggested it, and plenty of other people voted in the poll as well last week. But because I know you mentioned like maybe you would hop online, but like, is there a specific day that would work better for you? Because I mean, as of now, if I have COVID, I could do either day, but it would have to be either Friday or Saturday for me at 7 p.m. Eastern, like the usual. But I don't have a preference as of now, so. Figured I would ask you, or anybody else that's interested in watching or participating for that matter. Alright, is this it? What is going on over there? Is that like the source of the time curse? Is he like sucking out souls? Like, what's happening? Your soul is mine. Man, now I want to rewatch the... Oh, Young Vahram! I want to rewatch the Mortal Kombat movie now.
Vahram. My father gave you the key to the palace, didn't he?
Hey, Rising Dragon Soul.
You can enter
Good to see you live in chat. I hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're doing well. Right, King Darius gives us... Doesn't matter this week because it's a free day here in Brazil on Friday. Whoa, cool. All right, so it doesn't matter? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, we'll see. Trying to think what would generally be better. I don't know. I think, well, no, I guess I meant, sorry, I was talking about the OG Mortal Kombat movie. I mean, I believe they are working on a sequel to that more recent one, right? Oh, Holy Day? Oh, do you guys get Good Friday off? Right, because Sunday for us is Easter, and the Friday, I only know because I was raised Catholic. Not that I practice anymore, but We call it Good Friday, and then Thursday is Holy Thursday. At least in the Catholic tradition.
Ready to face me, the older me, who's lost control.
I love this idea of like the younger Vahram still being innocent, being like the version of Vahram that maybe could still be saved in a way. You have the Friday off. Nice. That's cool. I know like my mom, she used to work at a Catholic school in the admissions office there, and like yeah, they would get Good Friday off though. I do not get Good Friday off. I get Juneteenth off though, so I appreciate my company being at least a little progressive. Maundy Thursday. Oh, never heard of that one. Is it just like the same thing, Mercury, or is it like a different? Here's Holy Friday, Thursday's regular day. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay.
You've
Okay.
seen your older self.
I just know he's there, and I don't want to be like him.
I love this idea. This is so cool.
Sargon, you're still my friend, are you? There has to be a way to save him.
Is there a way to save him, or is Vahram destined to follow this path? Holy First of Grand. Gotcha. You were baptized as Catholic, so you know Good Friday. Maundy means commandment. Oh, Holy First of Grand. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that Maundy. Did I pronounce it Maundy? I never knew that. That's cool.
I'll find a way. I didn't give up on you, and I won't give up on
Well,
him.
see, now you're unlocking like deep, almost repressed church memories in the corner of my mind, because that makes sense that would be Maundy Thursday. Because I remember like growing up, like when I did go, the Thursday would be like the day we would do the Stations of the Cross. They called them. They had the little signs up and you move around. I think those might have lined up with the. I could be wrong. Maybe those didn't line up with the commandments, but Brazil doesn't have an official religion. Oh, interesting. Most of your holidays based on Catholic stuff. Gotcha. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense because I don't even know where Catholicism originated. I don't want to go into the deep lore of religion there. I mean, sometimes it's interesting culturally to figure out where these things came from, but it was huge in Spain, right? So maybe like, with like Spanish imperialism back then, it just kind of trickled down into regions they took over, right? Oh, this is it. There's no turning back. I saved, right? Well, you know what? Hold on. Not yet. No, not yet. I want a tree. I want to Oh, that's a room I can unlock later. I want to double check I've got all the equipment and like Athra surges that I want for this fight. But that's cool to know. The history behind religion's interesting. The religion itself, I'm like, but like the history behind it. I mean, I definitely enjoy learning about different history of cultures and music and, as you guys know, like stuff like that. So that's super cool. See, here's the thing. I'm not at full health very often. I feel. That's actually pretty good. Moderately increases Athra surge. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Successful parry creates a small. But then again, the additional health boost can only be regenerated at whack trees. That's good. The Greatly is good. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to get rid of these two. And I'm going to do something else. Melee. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Melee attack damage in the air. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Like, I know some of these are pretty good, but it's like, I don't know. I like having some options. Standard sword attacks. or damage in the air? I guess I only have 9 of them. Yeah, I know, I'll do that. Oh, you know, I guess, do I want any other Athra surges or anything? Let me double check that first. Because this is probably going to be the final boss right here. At least this is the final segment. I like that. I want to keep this one. The healing is nice, in addition to the potions I have. Temporarily become stronger and faster. Increase defense against melee damage. Honestly, that could be pretty good. I never got these two, or 2 of those. I guess those were optional ones I just missed. This one's tough because you got to land it perfectly. Honestly, I'm going to go with the Soul of Gilgamesh. And then I'll keep this one as well. Let's do it. The other question is, should I change my costume? Whoa, wait a minute. I never checked out the Sands of Time costume, did I? Is that new? I don't even remember unlocking it. Was that... I think my least favorite is the coral one. It just kind of looks weird to me. Is that new? I don't remember unlocking that by exploring. Was that added as like DLC? Because I know they're starting to add free content to the game. I didn't notice if it updated. Hey, Zero, hola to you too. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Good to see you live in chat. I think that's new. We gotta check it out. Interesting. Let's check it out. I will say it's weird seeing Sargon with the like the parted hair. But it's cool. It honestly doesn't look bad on him. You know? I think it looks better than... What was the other one? I think it looks better than the Warrior Within, personally. It's actually not bad. Let's check it out. Let's do it. Because Sands... I'm assuming this is the one from Sands of Time, which is like the... That seems like the favorite overall Prince of Persia game. What was the one that I got? I don't know. It wasn't Sands of Time. I think it was Forgotten Sands. It was the one on the Xbox 360 I got like maybe a month ago at an old retro shop. All right, everybody. Let's do it. We are locking in. Time to confront Vahram one final time.
I've lost too much to trust the Simurgh again. I can't believe in such a cruel god anymore.
Vahram, what are you doing? Oh, there's the heart.
With our powers combined as one, imagine all the good we could do for humankind.
Vahram, no
Good.
human is meant to wield such power.
I am no mere mortal. I am the first immortal. Sargon, you must understand. The
I don't.
Simurgh's power showed me the future. I saw our kingdom engulfed in flames, our people suffering for nothing, Persia vanishing, corrupted from within.
He saw a vision? Is that what he's saying?
We can stop it, Sargon. We can build a world free of deceit, lies, human weaknesses. Help me save Persia. Give me your powers.
No. You better not take my powers from me, Metroid style. I don't want that.
No.
Fuck you, Vahram. Ruh-roh. Oh no, he's going Ultra Instinct, everybody. Watch out.
I am time and space. I am creation. And
Whoa.
I will create a new, perfect empire.
See, is it
Vahram, no!
Vahram or is it the Simurgh
You should
who's
have
like
joined
taking
me
over him?
instead, Sargon.
Well, now he's merging with the heart. Whoa, what was that? Some weird stuff going on here. It's cool though. Very colorful visual effects. And I will say, like, the graphics wise, there are moments with the cutscenes where I'm like, it's a little rough just because it's on the Switch. But like, at the same time, like, just the art style is it's very stylized. So I feel like it looks decent. But obviously, if you want their graphical fidelity, you wouldn't be playing the Switch version. But I don't think this game really needs it that much, to be fair. The portability for me is totally worth it.
Mount Qaf.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's nothing left. No immortals. No one.
So we're literally in like a void.
Remains.
Wow. All right, well, how do I rewind time again? It's rough on the... Oh, on the PC. Really? See... Oh. Rising from the void, carrying fragments. I don't know if the Simurgh is considered, like, beneficial. Like, it not be more... Well, I guess not, really. It's not like it chooses sides.
You were the one gifting me life time and time again. Why did you choose me rather than the others?
Oh, is that the...
I'm not sure I understand.
Is that the in-game explanation for when you die, you get revived at the trees?
They are always with me. I can't defeat them.
That's so weird on the... See, that always, like... And I know... Is it Dragon's Dogma 2 that just came out? Is that also one that people are saying is rough on PC? Like, that's... It's weird to me because, like, as someone who was a game developer, it's like you develop for PC first. So why is it that sometimes these PC versions are rough? I mean, maybe because they're also working on other dev kits. Hey, Sargon.
I couldn't stop Vahram.
Sargon, your mouth needs to move. I think they should style a bit more on the graphics. In this game, they could have gone a little further, for sure. It's not quite realism, but it's not quite, like, super stylized. Like, if they went 2D with this...
I can still save him.
I can fix him, I promise. People, when they try to fix Aki in Street Fighter 6, I can fix her. We're gonna save Vahram. Let's do it. So here's my thing. Has Vahram just gone mad with the power? Is that the idea? Because I thought he had some of the Simurgh's power, and that's why he was going mad. But that doesn't seem like it. Now, ooh, okay. We are at the crossroads of time. Oh, there's something about these areas that are like frozen in time with just like rubble and like platforms everywhere. It's just that's so cool. Like when we the frozen seas, like that stream was so cool. Oh, people are letting Abba from Guilty Gear. Oh, was that the most recent fighter? Neto, the trailer we had watched last time. Like that, I don't know. This is something so cool about like like standard terrain like this. That's just, I don't know, I just find it so cool. Ah! Whoa! Yeah, her. Okay, cool. People want to fix everybody, man. They just get down bad and like, I can fix that person, even though, I mean, that's their personality. All right, Vahram, where'd you go, bro? Is that just more the void, or is that like a core? What is that? Is there gonna be an eclipse? The eclipse of time? I don't know. Oh. I don't know about that. Oh, is it like a black hole? What? Not gonna lie, Sargon's looking kind of clean with the Sands of Time outfit. I don't know, I think so. Uh-oh. What in the world? Vahram literally went Ultra Instinct? I was joking. I don't know Dragon Ball, by the way. I'm sorry. He went Super Saiyan. Oh, that's such a crazy, sick design. With the wings?
Vahram, you are mistaken.
He's making himself look out
The world
to
you
be
have
like a
in
god.
mind cannot exist.
I love when they make like the main bad guy of the game look like a hero, like the typical like yellow kind of bright color of the design of a hero.
The Creator. A new world is not up for debate. It manifests itself for all.
All right, bro, shut up. Nice cosplay, but all right, we're done. Stop messing around. Oh, this is so sick, dude. What the hell? Uh-oh. What is that? Whoa! 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 Ah!
Power and purpose.
What the heck, bro? Ah! What is that? Oh, thanks. Oh? Oh? Ah! What was I supposed to do there? Oh, is that a parry? Oh, that was bad. I gotta get used to this, Oh, that works. What? Alright. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a tough one to avoid. Whoa! Oh, man. All right. Not ideal. Man, oh, I can probably parry that, can't I? Yeah, what am I doing? Totally could have parried that. Woo!
This is my sacred duty.
Yeah, there's no way this is the only phase, I'll tell you that much.
Witness my true
Jump! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was so close. This is cool. The design is just so cool, man. What? Come on. Did that not work? Did the parry not work there?
I am equal to God.
Yeah, sure. You keep telling yourself that. Too bad I'm gonna whoop your butt.
The name of creation.
Yeah, this health bar is almost down already. Like, there's no way. Nope, you're done. Nope, stop it. There. Oh, you can parry those back at him. That's cool. Yeah, it's not over. What is... Oh. Oh, what the hell is that? What? Oh, crap. No. What was that nonsense?
You cannot defeat a god, Sargon.
What is this?
Join you either.
Oh, the design's so cool. Okay. Phase 2. Whoa! God, I wasn't ready for that.
Perfect empire awaits.
Oh, thanks. What the fuck? Oh, bro, I wasn't ready for that. What was that nonsense? I'm not gonna win this round, but I'm just gonna enjoy the fight. Oh shit. Okay. I need to learn his boss strategy. Okay, that was up. Oh hey, you wanna let me heal? Can you let me heal? Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. What in the world? What? I don't even know what happened. What does that do? There we go. There we go. All right, that one's not too bad to parry. Oh, this weird one, right. Let me see if I can parry this. Oh, too late. I guess I just... Either you can't parry that or I didn't have the time right. I don't know. That's a tough one, all right. All right, Vahram. Oh, there we go. Oh! I will say it's tough to know which of those little fireball things is going to land on you.
My sacred duty.
But that's definitely the most difficult part there.
Witness my true strength.
All right, yeah, back to phase 1. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. All right, let me see if I... Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Maybe that's one thing I can try to do is, like... If I just stand on the outside of the thing. Oh. Oh, I see. Interesting. So you can actually, weaken him in that state. Okay, cool.
I am equal to God.
You're taking your cosplay a little too far, Vahram. Come on, bro, calm down. Yeah, this first phase I can get down. Oh. Yeah, I take it back. That's not super easy. I mean, are they? Because I'm able to do this first phase. Oh, that was a parry. What are you talking about? That first one was definitely a parry. I had that. All right, you're down here. Night. Where you going? Night. So there's something going on with this core. I don't know if that's like a voluntary thing or if he's under this thing's control. Because he's he's absorbed the power of the Simurgh, so I'm going to try to take out its heart.
You cannot defeat a god, Sargon.
I can't join you either.
But I got to figure out how to save him. I'm trying to fix him, man. It's tough. Whoa, okay. Oh, that's tough, man. Phase 2. Hey, come down here. Okay. I don't know if there's any way to avoid that, really. Oh, hey. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, why'd I do that? All right. Whoa! Whew, that was close. That was a parry. I guarantee you that first one was a parry, man. Oh, well. What is... Oh, no. No. No, thanks. No, thanks. Ooh! Go! Oh, my God, I could... What the actual shit? I can't die that! Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Right? Oh, I don't have any more. Crap. I'm just gonna take it easy. Oh, I see. So if I don't defeat that barrier in time, he just obliterates me. Okay. There we go. All right, that's not a bad way to avoid that attack. All right. Oh! Yep. Forgot about that. He's really fast now, indeed. Hello? Whoa! Okay. Hey, listen, I just want to heal, man. How you doing? Oh, okay. I forgot he does the parryable attack right there. That was a parry. I'm sorry. That was a parry. The second one was not. The first one was indeed a parry. Crap! Ah, bro. Okay. Well, thankfully his first health bar is almost down. Oh, there you go. Fuck off. Fuck off with that. Nope, fuck off with that. Oh, okay. Yep. That's it. Nope. Bye-bye. I want to see what happens when your second health bar goes down. A little bit of progress at a time, right? That's what it's all about. Making a little bit of progress. You know what? I'm honestly going to do this right now so I can heal. Watch this. Ready? Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Healing after surge. Very nice. I was worried it was going to, like, be a timed thing where if I didn't defeat the heart within a certain amount of time, it wouldn't work. I'm clearly making progress.
This is my path.
Oh, no.
This is the only way.
I don't need two of them at once, bro. No, thanks. I'm good. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm just going to parry nonstop and see what happens. All right, so one of them's the real one, I'm sure. Oh, crap. Oh, God, man, I forgot about that part. Whoa! Whoa! I don't think... Bro. gotta get better at reading those attacks. Go! Not on my watch. Not on my watch. That's it. Nope. That's it. That's it. Boom! Oh, whoa, whoa. What the? I don't know how to avoid that one, to be honest. I keep forgetting he does that stupid thing. All right, I'm about to die. So, it's fun while it lasted. Come on, come on, come on! Damn. That's tough. That's tough. All right, well, I got decently far that time. I got decently far that time. That was a really good second try. I don't even know if the third phase was his final one. It's probably not, to be honest. Ooh, okay. I gotta remember, if I parry the first one, the second one's not gonna hit me. The third one probably will, though. Oh, God! What a terrible spot to do that! Yeah, definitely getting there, Mercury. No, it's a good fight. This is a good fight. Okay, that was a parry. Sure. Can I restart? Can I just restart? That'd be great. I'm just gonna restart. That was a terrible start. I just want to restart the fight. You know when you like are off to a bad run, you just want to restart immediately? That's me right now. Where's this ring? There we go. I just want to restart. That was a bad start. I got to get into a good flow. You know, and not waste my time too much. That was a parry. Yep. Nope. That. Hello. You coming across? Are we working left trigger? Apparently not. Oh, that one worked. I'm just gonna keep going. You're playing Horizon Forbidden West. Nice. You're going to have breakfast? No worries, Mercury. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna let the health bar run out again. This one get a good start. You've been playing Horizon Forbidden West since the weekend, and they have very interesting upscaling system. When you're talking about upscaling, you mean like resolution-wise upscaling? Or do you mean like upscaling difficulty of like boss fights or just gameplay? But no worries, Mercury. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you stopping by for a little bit. Enjoy your breakfast. All right. Let me get a good run. What was that? Why am I still missing the parry when I literally land it every time the first time? I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. I don't know what's fucking happening. Ooh, I got hit by that. Yeah, okay. Thanks. No thanks. All right. Bossed him up. Okay, I don't know if I can parry that ring. It almost looks like I should be able to, but it's like I need to take that out before he... A little too close. God fucking damn it. All right. Nope. There we go. I was ready for that one. There we go. That's how we do it. Stop talking about your sacred duty, bro. No one cares. All right. Oh, yeah, okay. It's hard to know which one it's gonna be. Oh, that's an easy one. Not sure how it works. We're playing in the lowest settings. Oh, so yeah, graphically. Cool. That's cool to hear, Neto. It's honestly super cool. There we go. Look at that, too. There we go. That's how we do the parry. I honestly wonder if just where I'm sitting at my desk, like it's messing up the connection to the Joy-Con. That legitimately happens sometimes, so I would not be surprised if that's what's going on here too. All right, I'm not gonna heal now. I don't need to. There's now rumors of Sonic Heroes. There's been rumors of Sonic Heroes remake for years. I don't buy it.
You cannot defeat
The rumors that are true are the I just uploaded a YouTube short for it today. Go check it out if you're interested. It's on the channel now. But the Sonic Fall Guys like game, 100% real. The Sonic Toys Party, whatever it's called. I mean, like, it could work. It's gonna be a mobile game though, so we'll see. But oh, I keep forgetting about that, man. Yeah, rumors of this caliber have been happening like all the time for years, so I don't buy it. Hey, it'd be awesome. That game should totally get re-released. I thought he was gonna go the other way. All right. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. I did it too early. And I could have salvaged that run too. Crap! Ah, damn it, I did the wrong parry. Alright. It's hard to read those parries sometimes. Yeah, alright. Where are you, bro? How's it going? Let me see if I can parry this ring. Oh, God. Nope, never mind. Trying to see if I could parry it, but I did not have enough time there. This. Yeah, Sonic, we do. Yeah, we do always get our hopes high. Rise and Dragon Soul, you are correct. Oh, alright. No parry for me. But it's okay, because I healed fully. Ah! Go! Oh, that was a pair. That was a straight. Okay, I got the last one.
This is my sacred
Night night. Oh, come on. Nah, he should be gone right now. Hey, you're too close to the wall, bro. It's cheating. There you go. Yeah, it's like, hey, it'd be great. I know, whatever his name is, Ivo, the current Sega of America president, was mentioning how, I think it was him. It was either him or the Japanese one. I have to double check. But they were saying how, you know, they would be interested in doing more remasters, which they should be. Like, surprisingly, like, Sonic games don't get remastered a lot.
I can't join
It's
you.
either, it's almost always the Genesis games or Sega, Sonic CD. Sega CD, not quite. Oh! Yo! I don't know. How the hell do you avoid that? That is rough. Okay. Crap. All right, let's do it. You know? So, like, a lot of the non-Sonic Adventure 3D games, like, really don't get remastered very often. Which is why it was super cool that, like, you know, Sonic Colors Ultimate existed. Oh, that I had. No, that I had, bro. All right. Potion. You know? So I would love for it to be real. Because then, yeah. Oh, crap. I remembered it that time. Oh, yeah, sure. All right. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, second. Oh, fuck. Son of a... That was me not remembering the boss pattern there. We're going. All right. One more. Oh. Okay, so if I just jump there, I'll probably be good. Oh, my bro. Eat out my butthole, I swear to God, man. Stop draining all my health right here on this phase, man. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm just going to avoid you. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not looking good now. It's close. Wow, Neto. I see how it is. Well, No, it's because companies are too comfortable remastering only like critically acclaimed games because they hate the idea of remaking. Well, remaster, I guess, is different. Companies are scared of remaking bad games when bad games are the ones that need to be remade the most. Can we talk about that? Good games don't need to be remade because they're already good. Crap, I'm dead. Somehow not. All right. Sure, man. Well, I'll get to the third phase, but I won't last long enough. I wish I could remember the face of the fight. Oh, you're so done. Now you're done. You're done. All right, come on. Come on. You're so done. Night-night. All right, now let me heal more. Thanks. What? Oh, got rid of my Athos Surge. People keep saying Sonic Adventure 1 didn't age well. If Sega went to remaster the game, right, they can prove them wrong. Well, yeah, I mean, there are definitely areas of the adventure games that have not aged well, you know? Mainly the dialogue. The animation is kind of iffy. The gameplay, I think, well, not all of it.
This is my path. This is the only
But some
way.
of it hasn't aged horribly. Especially like Sonic's gameplay, I think it's still really good. What was that? I'm sorry, that was a parry. I feel like it's only working half the time for me. It's probably a Joy-Con issue, whatever. I'm throwing this one in the towel. Throwing this one in the towel. I get what you say, we disagree. Well, Neto, let me clarify. Because remakes and remasters are different. Remasters of like critically acclaimed games, I agree. Remakes? Like if you think about it, a good game is already good. You can remake a bad game to be good. That's the thing. Now, it depends on how deep of an issue the game has, right? If it's an inherent gameplay, like design issue, then yeah, a remake of a bad game is not going to do well. But like, let's take Sonic 06, for example. Say what you will. Sonic 06 could be actually a pretty good game if it was remade to actually run well, is the thing. Like, remaking bad games has so much more potential than remaking already good games because the game's already good. Now, there are cases like Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil 4 that, sure, you remake games into kind of a brand new game, and like that's a cool idea. The idea of reimagining a game. But if you're not changing the core of the gameplay, remaking a bad game, if the gameplay is good enough, it's just like, you know, technical issues or stuff like that, or general stuff like that that can be changed and fixed. Like, remake bad games. I wish more companies would do that, but they really don't. It's unfortunate. I got hit by that? Sure, but quick question, is F7 good now? I mean, yeah, that's also a different case because fuck this fight. Fuck the parry. I would love for my parries to be red, thank you. I don't know why you're not doing it. I'm pressing the trigger. I'm going to throw the towel on this again. I'm pressing the trigger and it's not happening this time. It's happening like, it's working like 10% of the time for me right now. I might like move this switch onto my desk to make sure it's reading the input. I think inherently FF7 is good now. You talking about OG FF7? Yeah. I think inherently is a good game. Has it aged? Sure. So that's the nice thing about remaking older games that have aged. Like, yeah, you definitely remaking that game. You know, you bring it into the modern era. Like, I think that's a good idea for a remake. Yeah, that's a good point, Neto. But at the same time, like, I mean, I'll give an example. RE4. RE4, a lot of people, the original, consider to be still really good today. You know, so a game like that, it's like, you know, does it really need a remake? I mean, I heard the remake's great, don't get me wrong, but does it need it? Not really. You know, Final Fantasy VII, I feel like Final Fantasy VII is a special case where it's like the original game is aged poorly, you know. Like Ocarina of Time, for example, on 3DS, and Majora's Mask, like, I would consider those are remakes, right? Not remasters, those are remakes. Those are good remakes. Honestly, like thinking about it, like, especially that era, like N64, PS1 era. A lot of games from that era, even the ones that are considered really good, Neto, to your point, those games getting remakes works really well. Final Fantasy VII, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Mario 64 would be awesome as a remake. I mean, Crash and Spyro, right? Like those games, like those games for sure. Like especially from that era. I just feel like games starting with like the Xbox GameCube era, PS2 era, unless the game just looks really shitty, which is on the game itself, not necessarily the graphical fidelity at the time. Like a lot of those games have aged fairly well in terms of visuals, I guess. Um, so yeah, in that case, like that early era of 3D, I feel like are prime for remakes. But also, I just want companies to remake bad games. Give them another shot. I get that it's a really risky. Get that it's really risky because people remember the original games as bad games. But are you going to sit here and tell me that no one would buy a remake of Sonic 06? I don't think that's true. Okay, that one didn't work because I did the first parry and missed it. That I understand. I don't understand all the other times where it didn't read my parry. I really don't understand that. I'm going to try to hold my Joy-Con to the side and make sure that it reads it this time. All right. I also want to see if I can parry this ring. I guess not. Whew, okay. Hey, Vahram, how you doing? Vahram, no! Why'd you do that to me?
The name of creation.
Got one parry.
Perfect empire awaits.
There we go. Look how much good games could use a remake. Why remake a bad one? Look how much good games could use a remake. Neto, I'm curious about your wording with the look how much good games could use a remake. Like how many games could get a like, but why? You know what I mean? If the game's already good, why remake it? The only case in which I see it making sense is like controls or like the visuals. Like I said, that early 3D era. Like that makes sense to me. In the case of stuff like Final Fantasy VII and RE4 too, like I hear they change it up enough to where it's almost a completely different game. That idea I like. But when it's like full-on remakes of the games that are the exact same, if you're improving visuals, that makes sense. Controls, I could see that being the case. And like obviously, I'm not gonna say it's the best business decision, no. But I'm not talking about business decision. I'm talking about giving games a second chance. Here's a good example that you all are going to hate, because I know you like this game. Sonic Battle. Sonic Battle remake with good controls, not on the Game Boy Advance, put it on the Switch, would be great. Now, I guess I shouldn't say it's a bad game, but I think it's bad. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not give bad games that have potential the chance to be good? Right? Because sometimes, great example. I'm gonna get hate for this. I don't care. Kid Icarus Uprising. I'm not saying it's a bad game. The controls are horrendous. The game itself at the core is really good. If that game got, even a remaster, but like a remake on the Switch would be phenomenal. Like just give that game better controls. And that game itself is already a really, really good core game. So like, I guess it's a bad example because it's not a bad game, but like, give bad games a chance to be good again if they, at their core, have good ideas and gameplay. They buy a brick with Sonic on it. Right, but Neto, that era of games, Mario 64, Zelda's, that's not the only era of games that they're remaking. They're remaking like PS3, Xbox 360 games. I don't understand those. You know what I mean? Like those I do not understand. I can understand that era like Mario 64 or Zelda's. Yeah, 100%. I'm not disagreeing with you there. I'm just saying a lot of companies are remaking games from like 10 years ago. And I'm like, why? Like, why are we doing it? Remasters, another story. Remakes, why? Like, why are we, you know what I mean? Like, that to me doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, the main reason obviously comes down to financials, right? That's why they're doing it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, they want more money. And instead of doing original stuff, they'll just remake some old stuff. And it's like, I don't know. Remasters can be good. It really depends on the situation. But like, I would love for certain companies to take advantage of giving older games a new chance. You know, older games that maybe weren't received super well. I'm trying to think of good examples. The one that comes to mind is Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, but it's still not a good game. But at least they're trying to bring it back in a modern sense. You know, like, give more games that were not received well back in the day. Give them a new chance, right? Hell, remake Bubsy 3D. Remake Duke Nukem Forever. Like, bring them back. Neto, what I'm saying is the remake of the bad game wouldn't be bad. Like, if a game is bad because of controls or because of visuals or something else that's not related to the core game. If the core gameplay's bad, the core gameplay's bad. But a lot of games are not received as well. They're not considered great because of stuff that can be fixed. Because of stuff that can be iterated upon. Right? Sonic 06 could actually, I'm going to say it, could be a good game. It could be that Adventure 3 that people want. The issue is it's marred by so many bugs. So many bugs, just physics issues and stuff like that. Stuff like that can be fixed. Gonna say that, tried to bring back Shaq Fu. I heard about that, right? They made the sequel. But I also heard the sequel was bad. So that's kind of a different situation where they make a follow-up and the follow-up is just like bad. I don't know if they did that intentionally, but it's like, come on, okay, just make it at least good. But I heard about that. Yeah, the Shaq Fu, I forget what it was called, but was it Born Again? Shaq Fu Born Again, it might have been. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It's funny, but yeah, I don't know. Just certain games can be made a lot better with remakes. You know, I mean, Final Fantasy VII, in that case, the visuals and gameplay style, honestly, I would agree. That's because they've made it from a turn-based RPG to an action RPG, and I know that's a subjective take. But, like, you know, there are games that are just generally not received well that could be made so much better from a remake, so I don't know, I would love to see them take advantage of it more. They won't, because it's too much of a risk, like I said, financially, so companies won't remake bad games, but it would be a cool way to make certain games more playable. Woohoo! There we go with the parry. It's Born Again? Okay. But yeah. I do agree with you on the old school, like, 3D era of games, though, Neto, for sure. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't even know I was going to get hit by the... I agree with you there that remakes of those games make sense, just on a visual standpoint. Alright. Speaking of Final Fantasy, summon Bahamut! Oh my god. Absolutely demolished that health bar. Not even a chance. Wow. Yeah, Shaq Fu Born Again sounds right. You know what's funny is they keep making Bubsy games, man. I don't know why. Is Bubsy owned by Atari now? I think they are, too. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I don't know for sure, but...
You are resisting the inevitable.
No,
I don't want to jinx anything, but...
this is the only way.
Notice how I haven't used any potions yet? Alright, 2 parries, not bad.
I am equal to God.
Yeah, alright, bro. Oh, what the hell? Oh, man, that hurt. Uh-oh. Crap, not again. Whoa. Okay. What? I jumped. What happened there? Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Don't like that. Go, Athra Surge him up. Athra Surge him up now. Now. Yes. Yes. Let's go. That was good. All right. That was phase 3 right there. That was phase 3. What now? It's not the final one? All right.
You will give me what's mine.
What? Oh. That hurt. That looked like it hurt. He's not done. Oh, he's going Ultra Instinct. It's time.
No. I'm here
Let's
to
go.
save yourself.
This is so sick. Oh, with the Simurgh in the background. Let's go. All right. Oh, what? Oh, bro, it's the fucking it's the Link sword beam. Let's go. That's so sick. Now, do I have to be at full health every time I want to use it, or is it just whenever? Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Oh! Oh crap, all right. No, it's just whenever, let's go. It's not a full health thing like in the Zelda games. All right, good to know. Oh, it's so cool. Woo! Oh yeah. That's so sick, dude. All right. All right, too fast for me. Oh yeah. Is this gonna be the run? This might be the run. Here we go. All right, are you sure about that? Sure about that? Summon Vahram. Oh my god. Nah, he's not done yet. He's kind of... Oh? Is this it? This might be it, dude. Or am I just powering up? Neto, I'm not gonna lie. Like, does, Alright! The Immortals!
Needs no weapons.
Actions that matter.
Does,
I wish to be where we
let's go.
once
Does, Vahram's form here, does that remind you of Kazuya at all? When he has the devil gene? I think it kind of looks like him. Save him! Save him, Sargon! He's like, whoops! Let's go. That's it. What a run. Hey! Mainly the iteration from Smash. That's the only one I'm familiar with. And he's out of here. That was cool. To be honest, that still wasn't as hard as the Orod boss fight in my opinion, but it was challenging. It was good.
You were right, Sargon. The Simurgh's powers were never ours.
Nice rhyme. Kazuya and Smash Neto. Which Kazuya is that based off
It
of?
is the end.
The Void. Is this going to be an early stream, actually? I mean, I could honestly just kind of explore a little bit and try to get some collectibles. Like, might as well. There's no point ending it early, right? Just explore, just have fun, right?
May you bring the seeds of hope to all in Persia.
What are you talking about? Bro, what?
Vahram, no!
Oh, he's sacrificing himself. He's already done too much wrong. The classic one, but that skin... Oh, in almost every Tekken. Gotcha. Like Tekken 1? Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's a classic. Whoa. Wait. Oh, just rips it out of his chest? That's badass. He's taking the heart of the Simurgh with him. It's like, do you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain? Right? It's that classic scenario. Bye, Vahram. The heart has been restored. Yeah, Queen Tamaris, what's gonna happen to her? Are they gonna arrest her? What are they gonna do? Wait. Are we rewinding time here? Whoa. Back to the palace. All right. Arrest the queen. Overthrow the government. Yeah, so Shadow the Hedgehog will be next week. Okay, so no, time has not been rewound. I'm paying attention to the queen's face. I want to see what happens. Let's see if she's surprised or not.
Prince Hassan, the immortals have succeeded.
Oh, yep, she knows.
What's going on? History will remember you. May our paths cross again.
He just left the crown?
Majesty. Not anymore.
Ooh.
Sargon, you brought back the Simurgh, a triumph worthy of a king.
I need no praise. My blades served the crown, but in Mount Qaf, they were bloodied with the truth. Orod, Menelaus, Rajin, and Ahita. Vahram,
Oh, wait.
all dead now.
Oh, did Rajin
Simurgh
die
was
off screen?
prepared to secure my bloodline.
Hmm.
30
Your
years ago,
bloodline.
King Darius was
Preach.
murdered.
Tell the truth.
I'll let you confess that story.
Sargon?
And she's out of here. No, you're done.
Sargon!
Bye-bye. Get her out of there. I'm honestly kind of surprised they believed Sargon instead of the queen, but, you know, especially because they hang out in your courtroom the whole time. Like, okay. I mean, Sargon seems like a trustworthy guy, though. I don't know. I trust him. He's like, if Sargon came up to me and said, the Sonic Heroes remake is real, I would be like, Sargon said it. It's got to be true. I'd believe him. So any insiders out there just pretending to be actual industry insiders, just change your handle to Sargon and I'll believe you. I'll spread the good word. Oh, I don't know if anybody saw my the amiibo I got from PAX the other day. Neto, I wanted to show this one to you specifically because I figured you'd appreciate that I got this one. I picked up it's a Japanese import, but I picked up the Terry one. And you can't see it, it's out of focus, but I got Terry here. I love that the texture on the jeans is super cool. And then I finally got a small fry. I was looking for a small fry for a while, and now I can match my big man. But yeah, they had a booth there set up with some Japanese imports of amiibo. The bird, oh cool. You saw the post of Discord, really awesome. Yeah, no, I love the Terry one's super cool. Terry was my main in Smash Ultimate for a bit. Like I said, the DLC, I played him the most for sure. But there we go. Let's go. Neto, let me ask you, is there any kind of post game like after the main? I assume not, but I'll probably just spend the next hour or so just going after more collectibles, because why not, right? Just explore a bit. Don't believe what people say, just wait for the official. Oh yeah, for sure. Wait for the official announcement. The only thing that's definitely real is that leaked Sonic mobile game, the Sonic Toys party thing. That's pretty much just like Fall Guys. We've heard about that before, and there was a Japanese trailer that leaked, so I'm sure we'll hear about it soon. Do I recognize any of these voice actors? Well, these aren't voice actors yet. I want to see if there's any voice actors. Probably not. I imagine not, but Not that you remember? Okay. Yeah, I figured not. But this game is getting, I think it's going to be paid DLC, but it is getting more story like later on this year. They're kind of doing, listen, I hate to bring this up as the comparison, but they're doing the Sonic Frontiers method. Where they're going to have a few like free updates, they said, of like costume stuff, some challenges and things like that. Metroid Dread had some similar stuff like that too. They added like a harder mode and boss rush modes. And then the final DLC will be like a paid expansion to the story, which is super duper cool. So I'll have to check. I mean, honestly, that might be a good reason to revisit this game before the end of the year and really get to check that out and kind of view it as a whole package, because I'm definitely looking for, maybe I'll stream that? Maybe? The other game I'm trying to figure out if I want to stream, and it was one of the demos I played at PAX, and it's Shadows of the Damned Hella Remastered, which is the name of the remaster, the subtitle. Like, that's really cool. Where, like, I'm debating if I want to stream that game or not. I know it wouldn't get many views, but I don't really care about the views at that point. I would just, like, stream it just to stream it. I'll have to see when it comes out, because we don't know when it's coming out yet. It's sometime this year, but I don't know when. But the demo I played was pretty fun. You know, I was telling Suda, and I think his name was James from Grasshopper. He's like one of the community managers, and he was Suda's translator for PAX. I was telling them about like how I hadn't played because the original came back out in like 2011. What's interesting is that, and I didn't realize this beforehand, but when I looked it up, is that Shinji Mikami actually worked on Shadows of the Damned with Suda when it first came out, and it was published by EA, and I think EA kind of screwed them over a little bit. I don't know if it was just like terrible marketing or what. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. But luckily, Grasshopper still has the rights to the game, so they're redoing it. I'm sure they just have Shinji Mikami's blessing on it, but like, that's kind of a cool. There are certain like Japanese like producers and developers that I like kind of hearing about when they come, like, you know, Kamiya, Shinji Mikami, Suda, Swery. I know Suda and Swery are working on a Hotel Barcelona together. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to that. You know, the collaborations are pretty cool. So yeah, I'll have to see. I mean, listen, I loved Hi-Fi Rush, and I know Shinji Mikami was pretty hands-off with that, but he's also been involved in some of the older Resident Evil games, Evil Within 2, a little bit of Ghostwire Tokyo, so he's been involved in a lot of stuff. I think he might have been involved with early Devil May Cry when Kamiya was, but I could be wrong on that. I feel like Pinata would know. That's a Pinata question if he was here. But yeah, no, honestly, like, that makes me more interested in it. Like, the gameplay was fun. It was a lot more unique than I expected. The humor was on point too for Suda, so that was great. The one thing I would love, I know they confirmed it for Switch now. I don't know if I'm gonna get it on Switch. I would love like gyro controls, which would mean either I get it on Switch or I get it on like PC, like Steam Deck, which I don't even know is gonna be Steam Deck compatible. Because unfortunately, I don't think the current Xbox controllers have gyro. I know PS5 does, but I don't think Xbox controllers do, which kind of sucks. Because, like, I don't know, for me at least, like, I totally, like, when people are like, oh, like, keyboard and mouse are so much more accurate for, like, shooter controls, like, 100%. Because compared to regular stick controls on a controller, because, like, the mouse is just way more intuitive to move around, and it's so much more precise than the thumbstick. But honestly, gyro gets pretty damn close to mouse on a PC. Like, ever since I learned gyro controls a little more for games like Doom, and Splatoon 3 was a big one that got me used to more gyro controls. And I mean, even Skyward Sword, I definitely have been enjoying gyro more when I have the option to use that. So I would love for that to be an option. I was asking the New Blood developers. They were I tried out their demo yesterday. It was for a game called Fallen Aces, which is kind of like a cel-shaded boomer shooter type of thing, which looks really fun. I got to play some. There was a long wait too, but I got to play some. But that was pretty fun. But I was asking them if they knew if it was going to be like gyro controls, and I don't think the guy I was asking didn't know. But I don't know. I just feel like more games should have that option. Try to play gyro on Overwatch and Switch. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do anything with it? Well, I imagine... See, I'm not super used to mouse I imagine, because I mean, do you mainly play on PC, Neto? I would imagine if you're like really used to mouse, going to gyro like wouldn't. I'm sure would not work at all. It's still nowhere near the precision you get on a mouse, but it's a lot better than just the stick, I find. Once it takes some getting used to. It takes some getting used to for sure, but like I found like I was playing so much better at like Splatoon when I figured out the gyro controls rather than just stick, and like certain shooters. Like Portal, when I first got my Steam Deck, I played through the entirety of Portal 1 that night. It's a short game, like 2 to 3 hours, with gyro on the Steam Deck. That was easily the most fun I had with Portal 1. Certain games, the deathmatch shooters, any of those competitive games, I could see being tricky. But like third-person shooters, like single-player third-person shooters, I feel like would work really well. And I get that's not a huge genre, but shout out to Gareth Coker. Fantastic composer, worked on the Ori games. Working on this game too. I think he also, was it only Halo Infinite he worked on? He worked on one of the Halo games, I think. Oh, he's contributed to it, but phenomenal composer. Mainly know his work from the previous Ori games. So, I mean, I know I haven't even been talking about my thoughts on this game overall. I mean, definitely, as someone who's never played any other Prince of Persia game, I mean, I love Metroidvanias. You play on PC most, yeah, so you're used to the mouse controls, and I'm sure that's just like the top tier, right? At least I prefer to have controller over keyboard and mouse, but the precision's missing there, so gyro adds some more. It's a bit of a hurdle, but if you get used to it, it can work. But yeah, no, this game, like, really good. I really like this game. I don't know if I'd say I was surprised by how much I liked it, just because the gameplay looked really good. And of course, the team, you know, there's confidence behind the team. They're the ones who worked on Rayman Origins and Legends. And I don't know, just like I love Metroid Dread, and just looking at the trailers, like I got those same feelings, the same vibes from the game. And I mean, for sure, like, but it's not a copy, you know what I mean? Especially because the combat in this game is so much more above anything that was related to combat in Metroid Dread. But that's not Metroid Dread's, you know, focus, right? That's not its fault. It's more focused on the exploration. And I still think the exploration is better in Dread, but the feeling of movement, I feel like I enjoy it more in this game. Really hope this isn't copyright claimed. Please no Ubisoft. Just Sargon feels so acrobatic. You know what I mean? Absolutely so acrobatic. If anybody knows this is copyrighted, let me know. And I can mute it quickly. But like, it's just like Sargon is so acrobatic in this game, and I love how Metroid Dread feels to play as Samus and just exploring, because the exploration in that game is like top notch to me. I think I still prefer Dread a little bit, but I really do enjoy just the feeling of playing this game, just moving around, especially once you get more of Sargon's extra abilities, like especially the air dash, super nice, and just kind of like going around doing it. Like it's super fun to just play, you know. Control, I've mentioned this before, just flow of movement control is such a big thing for me in games, and like this game nails that feeling. I feel like it's a little too long. Like honestly, if this game was shorter, I think it'd be a little better for it. It's not like boring. I didn't find it boring really at any moment. The 100% completion seems kind of tricky. I don't know if I'll ever even do that if I replay the game later this year. But like, I don't know. Like, there are some things that I think this game honestly does even better than Metroid Dread. Mainly like the combat, but that's not Dread's focus. And honestly, just the feeling of movement, I think I prefer in this game, to be honest. You know, but both games have that sense of flow. Dread has the atmosphere, and I think the superior exploration and collecting, which is why I probably prefer it a little bit more. Whereas this game has the better combat. I think this game has the better flow of movement. Story, I mean, I have to give story to Dread just as a Metroid fan. That's a hard comparison, you know? This game has music for sure over Dread. Dread's soundtrack is it's focused on the immersion and the atmosphere, which I do like. That adds to it more, but it's not very memorable. I think this game, while not the most memorable soundtrack, it's very ambient, and I think it's like there are some tunes I can recall that more so than something like Dread. I was like, it's a bit too long. You also don't like the skills you got. You don't think the skills you get work as well together? some of the skills for sure, not all of them, but some of them, like, I think the one I disliked the most, the grapple was fine. The teleporting one was interesting for puzzle solving. I think the dimensional claw, the one where you like grab an item and store it, like the pocket in for Villager and Isabelle and Smash Brothers, I feel like that was just kind of, I don't know. I feel like that one was the most unnecessary to me, unless I'm forgetting one. You know, that one, the chakram, I like the chakram and the arrows. I think those were really cool. And the teleporting with the chakram is really cool. But the dimensional claw, I feel like the game probably didn't even need that, to be honest. It was kind of cool, but it was like, I don't know. But yeah, not all the skills are equal in this game for sure. But I feel like they could have cut it down by like 5 hours, and it probably would have been a better experience overall. And like that, and I know it's a tough argument because I know that it's like, oh, like you don't have to go after 100% completion. It's optional. But at the same time, like you still want to make optional things fun. Optional things shouldn't be not fun. Like if you want to go after that, you should have fun doing it. And like some of these collectibles, man, like especially those lore items that you can barely see, like that seems painful, you know? But just moving around is so much fun to where I actually might end up doing it later on this year. On Dread and most Metroidvanias, your skills work for combat exploration, and here they usually work for one of those. Right. Yeah, no, honestly, like I feel like the Dimensional Claw works well. I feel like the Dimensional Claw breaks my flow too much, but I know what you're saying. I feel like it's because I don't know if it's because like combat and exploration are very two stark different things in this game. Like maybe because there's so much more emphasis on the combat side of things and it's even more different than exploration. Like maybe that's where that gap comes from, you know? And then there's like the teleporting, which probably works better for something like, well, I guess it could work for either, but it definitely, some of them can break the pace for sure. For sure. Yeah, I definitely see what you mean about some of these skills not having like that dual purpose, which those are some of like the best moves in these games. You know what I mean? And like I'll say right now, like the air dash, fantastic in this game because it's great for exploration and it's great for dodging attacks. Especially, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a very defensive player in terms of like trying to dodge attacks whenever I can. To be honest, I don't like to go for the parry because I'm bad at parrying in general and I try not to risk it sometimes. But like when I can, I like to be quick about it and dodge attacks just in the nick of time and then get some slashes in, you know? So like the air dash I think is great. And of course like the jumping works really well and that feels really good. But some of the more specific ones like the Dimensional Claw, the grapple I never use for combat. I don't even know if you can. That one is one I see as more of just an exploration one. Whereas if you could like, you know, grapple onto enemies and like stun them or something, that would be cool. Guacamelee focuses on combat and doesn't. Oh, really? Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I've heard good things about Guacamelee. It has a sequel too, right? That's I gotta check those games out. That's Drinkbox Studios, I believe, and they're the ones who made Nobody Saves the World, which I actually did really like. So I definitely want to check out Guacamelee at some point. But yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't know. I feel like there's a balance that needs to be struck, and definitely, yeah. I mean, for sure, this game is far from perfect. You know, there's some things that maybe they could have balanced out more in terms of making certain skills work better for all kinds of scenarios, whereas they're only useful in specific situations. For me, it's the Dimensional Claw that's just kind of like, Guacameele's phenomenal. The second one's even better. Neto, can I play the second one without playing the first? Because if that's the case, I mean, like, maybe I'll play both if I like them enough, but, like, could I, like, just play the second? Oh, here we go. Lead cast. Yeah, so far I'm not recognizing anybody, but, I mean, that's honestly probably for the best. Like, bring in new talent, people who aren't just, like, known for, like, big names. And maybe some of these are. You know, I don't know, but I'm definitely not recognizing any of the names myself, but yeah, but you think... Sorry, I missed what, playing the first? Oh, when you don't play the first? Well, I guess, what do you... What do you miss out on besides? So you're saying it's worth playing both games? Okay. Now, if I only wanted to, let's say I only wanted to play one game, which one do I play? If someone has a gun to my head and says you can only play one Guacamelee game, which one are you playing? Okay, it's worth playing both. But if someone had a gun to my head, which one? The second one? Okay. Is it an issue where the second one's so much better to where if I played the second one first, I wouldn't have a fun time going back and playing the first one? Like, for example, with the Ori games, I thankfully played Blind Forest first. If I played Will the Wisp first and then went back to Ori and Blind Forest, I don't think I would have had nearly as good of a time. Because, especially the combat in that first game is so limited, and they expand it so much more in Will the Wisp. I guess that's another good example of a Metroidvania where they really mesh combat and exploration really well together. Will the Wisp is a phenomenal game. That came so close to making my top 25. That is definitely a really, really good one. You know, it's mostly the Ori situation, but not that different. Okay. Yeah, well then, see, that's tough. Then maybe I would want to. Maybe I would then want to play the first one beforehand. Cause like I want to avoid a situation where I play the sequel first and it's like really good, and then I go back and try to play the original. I'm like, I'll have to think about that. I've had it on my Steam wishlist for years, honestly. I just never buckled down and played it. There's too many games, man. I'm trying to limit it. Ooh, speaking of which, I can cross this one off my backlog. On a scale 1 to 10, where's the second game? Is one's like a 6. Well, hold on. Let me. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. So are you saying the second Guacamelee game is a 10? Ori's a 6, Guacamelee 1's an 8. Okay, that's still really good. Yeah, because the first Ori, I don't know, the first Ori's okay. I mean, I'm sure at the time it was amazing and beautiful and still like a good game. But like 2 is so much better. 2, Will the Wisps refines Ori so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of the problem where either you have a really good sequel that almost like diminishes some of the greatness of the original, or it's so much worse than the sequel and the original is just hell. You know what I mean? It's that weird. I feel like there's not a lot of games I can think of where it's like the sequel is just as good as the original and they both still are valid and they both, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, listen, you want to hear, you're assuming the second game is a 10 in both cases. Oh, so like in comparison. Okay, I see. That's cool. It still sounds like Guacamelee 1's pretty good. All right. Wants a massive hot take. Neto, you might have heard me say this before. I don't want to say that Tears of the Kingdom invalidates Breath of the Wild because obviously that's subjective. I don't know if I will ever replay Breath of the Wild. I don't know if I will. Because for me, I mean, to be honest, those games are so long that I don't know if I ever will replay them anyways. But like, if I'm going to revisit one of them, it's going to be Tears of the Kingdom. It's a more scaled and actually great. Okay. You know, it's just like, because to me, Tears of the Kingdom is Breath of the Wild, but more. And I know people love Breath of the Wild. More power to you. I just like, if I'm gonna play one of those games, because I'm definitely not gonna replay both. If I'm gonna replay one of those games, it's gonna be Tears of the Kingdom. It just, I don't know. You know, I think back, it's like, oh, like Breath of the Wild has the runes, like the bombs and the the magnesis and the stasis, and like, okay, like Tears of the Kingdom has most of those, if not better versions, in my opinion. So it's like, okay, you know, I don't know. Like, for me, that's a situation where the sequel not invalidates the original, but it surpasses the original. But I know that's considered a hot take, as people still hold Breath of the Wild in such high regard, and Tears of the Kingdom is generally viewed as, oh, just a sequel. Like, it's just a sequel. It's whatever. It's the same thing. But like, there is so much more in Tears of the Kingdom. Honestly, maybe too much more, but like, there's just so much more. So I don't know. For me, that's my personal take. That if I ever replay one of those games, it's gonna be Tears of the Kingdom. And I honestly do not know, unless I'm doing like a Zelda marathon at one point or something, which I hope not with those games. I don't know if I'll ever replay Breath of the Wild. Like, I liked it when I played it. I just like, I don't know. There's something about Tears of the Kingdom. Could have been a time and place thing, but it just really stuck with me more. And there was just way more that captivated me in that game because of how, like, I don't know. I don't know. The mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom just stand out to me more than Breath of the Wild. And I think back on it, I'm like, that was just wild. There was some wild stuff that happened in Tears of the Kingdom. But that's just me. Anyways, that's enough for my hot takes. I know people will not like that hot take, but too late. These are going to be long credits, aren't they? I didn't even think about this. All right, there, look at that. Oh, beautiful. It's been such a long time since I've taken a game off the backlog. It's so nice to see. I think it's been since Tunic? Wow. I think they were selling Tunic merch somewhere at PAX this past weekend. And I really wish I stopped and picked some up. I want a little Tunic plushie, you know? That'd be great. Oh, that's such a good feeling, taking a game off the backlog. Such a good feeling. It's 8:40. We'll see. I guess, is it worth doing more? I mean, I could just call it early. Gives me another hour to mentally prepare for DK64. That's why I don't have a backlog. I gotcha. For me, Neto, I'm just like, I'm obsessed with categorizing things and like listing stuff to where, like, for me, a backlog gives me a sense of security and like, okay, these are, I mean, I've gone over in my video, so I don't want to reiterate too much, but like, I have all the games that, the way I do it is like, what games have I put enough time into to where I feel like I got my money's worth out of, right? So like, games that I got for free, I don't have on my backlog. I have a separate list of games to finish, but that I just like either got for free, or, you know, I don't feel like necessarily playing immediately, or I have gotten my money's worth out of, but I never fully complete, you know? So that's a separate list, but the backlog is just like stuff that just, it's easier for me to look back and be like, okay, what games have I not played? And like, what do I want to prioritize, you know? So for me, but I can see why it's like, it is, I mean, it is kind of stressful when you, especially if a ton of games, like you add up the list. Shout out to Jared, absolute goat. Jared, I know you're not watching. Well, if you're watching the VOD, hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you enjoyed your, it was his first PAX that he went to. He went on a Friday. That's super hype. So shout out to Jared. I was talking to him, it's probably like a month ago, when I met up with him in person. He was like, yeah, like, he was like, oh yeah, I got like, what, like 10, 15 games in my backlog. I'm like, oh, I envy you so much. I blame Gabe Newell for all of those Steam sales. And just like, especially in high school, man, I bought way too many Steam games. And that is like half of my backlog, is just all these random ass Steam games that I just have not played. Like the first 8 Tomb Raider games I bought on sale for like $20. Like, it's 8 games for $20. Like, why not? But will I ever play them all? We'll see. I tried to do the first Tomb Raider last year, and that was rough. I did not beat it. Let's see what other random games I got. Bubsy 2. Bubsy 2 on Steam. I got Gex. That actually wasn't that long ago. Some of the Streets of Rage games. Some of the older Rayman games. Nights into Dreams. I really want to play that. The Strider remake. I really want to play that. Of course, FF7 remake and like Spider-Man. Tembo the Badass Elephant. Shout out to Game Freak for that one. Brutal Legend, Metal Gear Solid, both the original and Rising Revengeance. Killer 7, another Suda game. I want to play that. Transistor. Fight Crab. Great game. Injustice. I own Injustice because I love DC, but I really haven't sat down and played it. Space Channel 5. You know, like, there's a lot of games I want to play there. You do buy a lot of Steam games as well. You just give up thinking about it. Hey, more power to... If you're able to detach like that, Netta, more power to you. I can't do it. They're always in the back of my mind haunting me, so it's like I got to make the list. Right now, just after removing Prince of Persia from my list, I have 146 games on what I consider my backlog. Then, I have my games to complete list, which I think has more. Yeah, that is 200, which consists of games that I have for free, games that are on NSO. There's a lot of NSO games on here that I want to try out one day that account for a good like third of that list. And also games that I have got my money's worth out of, and as I've felt, and like I just put down because I wasn't enjoying it, or just, you know what I mean. And then there is the completed games list, which is 270. So that's even more. So for me, I just like obsessed with like the lists and categories and stuff. So for me, it's like I like having the list, but you know, it's not for everybody. You know, it can definitely make things more stressful. Like I totally, you know, that's a legit thing. All right. Let me add Prince of Persia to the completed list. That'll be good to go. Honestly, I might just end stream early. I know I was kind of saying like, oh, maybe I can explore. These are long credits. I'm down to just chill at this point though, and then set up Wednesday stream, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I think I'm good. I'll let these credits roll and then set up a stream for Wednesday, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, what was I thinking of earlier that I wanted to watch? There was something in my mind. Did we talk about like a trailer earlier? Oh, I was thinking of the Sonic Toy Party thing. I was gonna pull that. I don't know if I need to. We'll see. See if I remember. I probably won't. Yeah, overall, I mean, I really did enjoy my time with this game. I mean, I don't want to say like so far it's my game of the year, because it's like I really haven't played many games that came out this year. I mean, between this and Penny's Big Breakaway, I prefer this game, to be honest. Not that Penny's a bad game by any means, but I definitely have really enjoyed my time with this game. Yeah, you know, just really solid Metroidvania. I haven't played, to be honest, I haven't played too many Metroidvanias. I'm trying to think which ones I've played. I mean, pretty much all the Metroid games? I guess I haven't played Other M. But like all of the core Metroid games, I played all those. Both Ori games, of course, this game. Is that it? I really haven't played that many Metroidvanias in the grand. I still haven't even played Symphony of the Night or any of the other Castlevania Metroidvania games. Haven't played Guacamelee, haven't played Hollow Knight, haven't played Axiom Verge. I feel like that might be it. You know, so there's a lot of other Metroidvanias I really want to get into, because I think I've realized this is one of my favorite genres. You know, like, platformers are always going to be my bread and butter, but like, these games have platforming as well as exploration, and I really like the exploration. And when I want to, I'll go in on like the lore and like collectibles and reading about it. Like, I find that super interesting. So yeah, I mean, I own Hollow Knight, I own the first Axiom Verge. I should get Guacamelee. I'll look into that, Neto. Any other ones I'm not thinking of, Neto, that you'd recommend? Well, the DLC be like, I don't know. Well, there's gonna be some free DLCs that'll be a good thing to look up. Let me pull up that list while we're waiting. We can look at it after the fact. But I do know, like, the last DLC, I think it's supposed to be throughout this entire year. But then I think it's gonna be similar to Sonic Frontiers' strategy, Neto, where it's going to be like a bunch of free updates with you know, like costumes and challenges and stuff. And then the final DLC, they didn't say that one was going to be free. I bet you that's going to be paid, which is fine because it's going to be story content. That's the big thing there. Sorry, I'm just pulling this up real quick. Post-launch content. Yeah, we'll do Ubisoft news. They'll have the... Yeah, so they have a whole roadmap. And it all says 2024. So yeah, we'll take a look at this in a second. Oh, you know what? Yeah, March 2024. Honestly, maybe I'll check this out. So I think they must have just added this one recently. What is that? Is it like a robot? And I think the Sands of Time costume is one of the ones they just added. And that's why it just showed up. That's kind of cool. All right, sorry, let me get back to chat here. Oh, Dust and Elysian Tale I actually do own. I do own that game. That's a Metroidvania? Okay. Oh, and Gato Roboto is a Metroidvania? Okay. Good to know. I'll have to try Dust. Because I heard Dust is pretty good. I remember one of my favorite YouTubers who I watched his review on it like over 10 years ago, I think. Probably about 10 years ago. During an indie marathon he did. Shout out to Some Common Johnny. Of course, found out about it through his Sonic reviews back in the day. But yeah, he reviewed Dust and Elysian Tale, and I actually ended up buying it. It's pretty good. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point. Yeah, I want to get into that genre more. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I really, at some point, I really want to cosplay, like at PAX, maybe even next year, as Richter Belmont from Castlevania, but I feel like I owe it to myself to play Symphony of the Night first. I don't know about Rondo of Blood. I don't know if I have access to that game, but I feel like I gotta play a more of a game. I can't just count Smash. You know what I mean? I can't just watch the Netflix show. You know, I want to play one of the games before I do that. So I've got to play Symphony of the Night. Maybe that could be a good Halloween stream this year. Would be Symphony of the Night. And of course, the Castlevania on GBA. Oh yeah, I gotta buy the GBA collection. When are they gonna do that DS collection, by the way? We've got the Anniversary collection, which I do have on Switch. The GBA collection, which I still haven't bought yet. I'm kind of waiting for it to drop in price a tiny bit more. I don't think it's ever go down to $5. I should just pick it up at 10, honestly. I don't know why I haven't. Because it was it was $10 at one point. But wait, what about the DS collection? I hear the DS games are some of the best ones. Like, I would love to check those out and just have them available, you know? But yeah, that could be a good one. A good Halloween stream this year. I could also just do Vampire Survivors again, but just to do something original. But I definitely want to check out Symphony of the Night sooner rather than later. For the record, Rondo of Blood is not a Metroidvania. Okay, right, because Rondo of Blood was before Symphony of the Night, right? So that was before, because Symphony of the Night was like the first Metroidvania, Castlevania game, right? So if that came out before Symphony of the Night, that makes sense that it would just be like the 2D platformer style. Yeah, I don't need that to be the Metroidvania. Like, I can, you know, I just want to play a game with Richter in it, so I'm like, okay, I got some more connection to this character. And I believe he's in the very beginning of Symphony of the Night, but that's about it. Since I believe most of the game you're playing is Alucard, but... Right, exactly. And I mean, I hear great things about Symphony of the Night. I own it. I gotta check it out. I gotta play it. I have it on Xbox. I really want to play it. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I know we were kind of talking about it a bit last week with like emulation and stuff like that. That was either last week or the week before. I finally said screw it, and I started emulating some of my digital games. So I went through and did all the ones that I own how did Phil Spencer word it? I own an entitlement to, right? All the digital, don't tell Nintendo, all the like virtual console games on Wii U. I did a couple of the ones that were exclusive to 360 that I couldn't get on my Series X. If I can play it on a modern console, I'm still not doing it. I just got to go and do all my 3DS ones because I got a lot of 3DS virtual console games. I did mention that? Okay, Neto. I couldn't remember if I did or not. I guess I did. That just came back to my mind. If I end up taking a sick day tomorrow, then I'm probably going to go through and go through the 3DS games and emulate all those. So, and then I'll cut it there. For me, it's like nothing I can play on a current modern platform. Or if I own it on a previous platform that is no longer supported, then I'm counting that as well. Is it really? I bought it on Xbox 360 like 5 years ago. I'm like a physical copy. Was that a PS1 game? I think it must have been, right? Yeah, for physical copy. Was that PS1? Because, like, I know it's a 2D versus 3D, but that game looks phenomenal for the PlayStation. I mean, granted, 2D versus 3D, you know? Isn't that wild? Like, that early 3D era, like, games that were 2D during that era looked really good, and then you got the chunky 3D ones, which most companies did, to be fair, but you actually said that you don't know why you were backlog advancements. Or yeah, back then, because it's for either the... Right. Yes, I remember that conversation we had last time. Gotcha. Oh, and Saturn. Well, there you go. Yeah, I hear there's a lot of really good 2D Saturn games, too, as well. Yeah, these credits are long. I could do the quick scroll. Do I care? No, we'll just chill. We're just chilling. This way we get to talk one-on-one a lot more. Saturn version has more content. Whoa, okay. Huh, that's cool. I wonder if the Xbox 360 store version... let me look that up. Is that based on the PS1 version or the Saturn version? I hope the Saturn, but I'm guessing not. Symphony of the Night. What is a man? Xbox 360. Is it the PS1 version or Saturn version? Based on the PS1 version, yeah. Rats. Okay. According to GameFAQs, Maria was only playable in the Saturn version. Oh, really? Oh, it's annoying she's not playable in the other version. And 2 extra familiars are not present. Oh, that sucks. I want to play as Maria. Oh, well. You already have it on PSP? Oh, it's on PSP. Cool. Which you can play PS1 game. Oh. Oh, like... Wait. Like, you're emulating it on your PSP? Or they re-released it on PSP? I mean, it's cool regardless. You got the handheld form factor there. I mean, a game like that would work super well in handheld. Is that on Switch? No, it's not on Switch, is it? Because they had the Anniversary Collection, which does not include Symphony of the Night. And then there's the GBA Collection, which I also don't think includes Symphony of the Night. I mean, I don't know why it would, because it was on GBA. I don't know. That seems weird to me. Like, why wouldn't you... I mean, even just standalone, why wouldn't you... Unless it is standalone on Switch. But I don't know. Oh, these are very long credits. I literally might just get up and make some tea while these credits are running. You know, I want to... There's something about, like... I know it might be kind of boring to some people, like, watching, but, like, there's something about rolling the credits. And it's like, I'm not reading every single credit, but it's like, there's something about, like, giving... There's so many people who worked on this game, giving them their due. I don't know. Movies less so. I have less patience with movie credits, but when it comes to game credits, I just like to let them scroll and just leave them up. And just chill and talk. You know, there's something about it that I don't know. I like doing. Aria of Sorrow. Ooh, I've heard really good things about Aria of Sorrow. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Screw it, guys. Screw it. Oh, well, no. Oh, fuck. I can't. I was going to look up how much the collection was on the Switch eShop. No, I can't because in the middle of the credits, I was about to be like, let me undock my Switch and check the eShop. I'm like, bro, it's literally up on screen. Oh, man, that's funny. I'll have to check it out at some point. Neto. I just gotta buy the collection. I remember seeing it for 10 because its normal price is 20. I was gonna pick it up at like, for some reason in my mind I was like, I'm gonna wait till it drops to 5. Like that's never gonna happen. So I should have. There was one moment recently where it was at 10. I'm like, I should have picked it up for 10 because that's still half off. It's still 3 critically acclaimed games for $10. Like, come on. But then again, I was also like, well, it adds to the backlog. Then it's like, haha. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm just looking at my small fry amiibo. I like it a lot. You got small fry and you got big man. Those are the two Splatoon 3 amiibo I wanted. That's it. I also got a really cool. I got one last year too. It's a specific. I think they're called Glitched. The shop, they have like custom gaming related T-shirts based on like other stuff. Last year I got one that says Boba Fett and it's Bulbasaur with a Boba Fett helmet. I really like that one. This year I got an Ocarina of Time shirt, but it looks like, and granted I don't drink beer, but it's like the label of a Corona bottle. It says Ocarina of Time. I was like, that's pretty good. It's got some cool little stuff on, little Easter eggs. I think that's cool. I like the custom stuff like that. That's unique and it's not just like a game logo, you know. Either that or like certain like YouTubers or channels that I support, like they'll have a shop with like certain shirts. I'll buy those occasionally. You know, so. Ooh, yeah, these are long. But yeah, so. I don't want to talk too much about PAX because I don't want to spoil the travel vlog, but I definitely recorded more footage for Saturday than Sunday. I think Sunday, especially, I was focused on game demos. I didn't really record much footage of the game demos themselves. I kind of feel weird about that sometimes. You know, I don't know how developers feel about people recording the footage off screen. Maybe they're fine with it, but it's also like, you want to experience it, go to PAX, you know? I don't know. But like, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm going to be working on that editing. That's going to be my priority. So I had a community post for it earlier today, but like, I'm probably not gonna. I doubt the Shantae tier list is gonna make it for this month. I already mentioned I'm not gonna do a video idea poll for next month, just to kind of take a break from it for a month. But yeah, that's probably gonna make like an early April because I want to prioritize editing the PAX vlog and getting that done because there's a lot of footage to get through. I record too much. I'm so tired. I'm gonna pass out after the stream. It's not even just like potentially like being sick. It's also just like, as much as I enjoyed this weekend, man, it was after the fact, it's exhausting. I probably got like 35,000 steps in 2 days, according to Fitbit. I was like, ugh, a lot of walking around. Good exercise, but, and like, it's like a content exhaustion though. I'm not like dying on the inside. I'm like, you know what? Like, it was a lot, but it was like, it was enjoyable overall. I definitely like Sunday more than Saturday just because it was less crowded and I got to do more stuff that was on my to-do list. Shout out to Dylan. It was his first time, so I tried to let him take the ropes a little bit. And even then, we were going at a little bit of a slower pace than I would have liked. But you know, that's kind of what happens when you go with someone who's new, and it's easy to get overwhelmed by, you know, not being used to conventions and trying to go for your first time, being like, what is all this stuff? What do I do? You know, so. But I hope he had a good time. I think he did. They are shouting out everybody. Hey, I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to keep these credits rolling. Gonna go all the way. I mean, the music's great, though. Love the background music here. All right, let me edit this to be the finale, because it is. Because we're good. It'll be good to move on. Oh, I gotta make the shadow thumbnail. I gotta make it funny too, or just like stupid and cringy. By the way, new thumbnail poll up on the community tab of the channel if you're interested. Should be up there. I'm probably gonna end up remaking a new poll because, right, I'm gonna do Guilty Gear this weekend. Next weekend would be the last weekend that I have the free Game Pass for. And so I need to do another poll because like Halo Infinite and Played Up are still tied after Guilty Gear. And like, I don't want to just be the decision maker to be like, we're doing this, you know, I want more community input. So I want to do a poll with only those two choices and see what the result is. I'm guessing Halo would still win out of those two, which I mean, I streamed Halo Infinite multiplayer 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. That was a while ago. They confirmed season 4. Nice. I mean, it seems super successful, so of course, like, why not? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they? But that's good they confirmed it for sure, Neto. That's awesome. Did they say how many characters? It's gonna be another like, how many was the first season? Was it 4? I mean, it's good that they're doing more, for sure. That's awesome. Oh, I'm going to pass out. I probably have COVID. It's whatever. I mean, luckily I'm in the position where I can do my work remotely or take the days that I need to recuperate. You know, I'm definitely grateful I have that option. But just gonna hunker down for the weekend, just chill. Probably play more FF7, binge some more Batman Brave and the Bold. We'll see. It's 4 each season. Nice. Okay, so another 4. Cool. That's awesome. Glad to hear they confirmed that. That's really cool. Very cool stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna go grab some tea while these credits are running. Shout out to the source control team. Were they like in charge of like the GitHub management or something? Productivity team. Shout out to productivity because man, it is hard to keep people on track. Oh, I'm gonna go grab some tea. Kind of hungry. What do I want? Ooh, I have Triscuits. Could do some Triscuits. I don't have more ice cream. I finished off the ice cream last year. I'm gonna grab some tea. I'm gonna leave the HUD running. I'm gonna leave the credits running because shout out to all these people who helped make this game. Every person counts. I'm gonna leave them running. I'm just gonna get up and for a couple minutes and get some tea. But feel free to enjoy some of the credits here in the meantime. I'm also gonna mute so you can't hear random shit in the background. Unless you want to. I don't know what you would hear. I'm not murdering somebody in the background. Don't worry. You just don't know which characters will be in season 4 because there isn't much characters. Oh, gotcha. Could they be new characters though, or are they like bringing back old characters from other Guilty Gear games? Let me know, Neto, and I'll get back to you once I get back in a few minutes. It's still going strong. It could, but season 3... Oh, okay, okay. So season 3 was all old characters. I see. Okay. But they've had new characters before, right? But just season 3 was all the old ones? Unless they were trying to get more out of the way. Hey, Pinata. Good to see you live in chat. Hope you're doing well. Pinata, I have very good news for you. Shadow the Hedgehog starts next week. He'll get pumped. Nah, this game's done. Next week. I know I said I was going to this week. Next week, I'm probably going to try to get back to the regular Tuesday, Thursday schedule. It just works for this week because there's something tomorrow night. There's a stream tomorrow night I want to watch live and participate in. And then also because of Easter on Sunday. So, like, I figured just the Monday, Wednesday, and then whatever this weekend is easier. Season 1 and 2 had new characters. Cool. Okay. So, we'll see what they do. To be honest, the last time I played Shadow the Hedgehog, it wasn't even that long ago in the grand scheme of things. We're playing Vanilla 06 or the... Are you talking... Sorry, you talking about Shadow? I'm guessing you mean Shadow, right? Considering I already did Sonic 06 last time. Hey, listen, I'm not doing... Ooh, Tears of the Kingdom. Nice, Netta. Considering I just did 06 last year. It's a habit. That one's all done. Is there a fan? I mean, I guess wouldn't surprise me if there's a fan remake. No, I'm doing the OG. I'm doing the GameCube version is the one I have. I wasn't aware of, I mean, I was aware of Project 06, but is there like a fan remake of Shadow the Hedgehog? Man, it's cool if there is. See, Shadow the Hedgehog, there's a game that could be remade and made better for it. Add better controls. Get rid of the stupid final ending because that boss sucks anyways, and the final level is really annoying and dumb. Right? That's a game that could benefit from that. Add more guns. I don't know. But yeah, that'll be next week. Probably, yeah, it'll probably end up being Tuesday. And we don't have to replay the game 10 times. Right. Well, yeah. By getting rid of the final boss, you can make it optional. And, like, plus that way, like, if people want, like, the evil Shadow or, like, the hero Shadow, their choices matter. You know what I mean? There's no final canon ending. It's like, don't have the game be canon. Just do whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? Just add some updates, like instead of doing the first mission 26 times, you can just jump on any side so you can keep going on. See, that's cool. That's cool. No, I'm going to do it the legit way. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned, painful way. Because honestly, like, whenever I played Shadow the Hedgehog and I go for that ending, no keys, not all routes. No, there's like, what, 300-something routes in that game? No. I'm just going to do 10 routes that get me as many levels as possible and as many missions as possible. No, I'm not going to do all the routes. I'll do all 10 endings. Yeah, I'll do all 10 endings. Then the final boss, and then I have one more fun secret thing planned for the end. Once again, shout out to Dylan for that. And that'll probably have to be its own dedicated stream. Maybe even multiple. We'll see. But yeah, I'll do the 10 endings, final boss, and all that. So it'll still be a good amount of streams for Shadow the Hedgehog, which, listen, Sonic, gotta milk it. Rouge Doll. Oh, that's right. Rouge Doll. The Rouge Doll. Pinata, do you like my small fry amiibo that I got at PAX? Look at this. This is the one I was looking for a while. Before even Big Man was released, I was looking for small fry. So happy I finally got it. No. Sorry, no Rouge Doll. Looks awesome. I know it's hard to tell because it's so blurry on the camera, but no. I like that. I want a Big Man and small fry just for the difference there. It's great. But yeah, no. Sorry, I don't have a Rouge Doll. For $70, wow. This is a Japanese import. I got it for 40, which is still a little pricey, but it's better than like a 70. Those are so hard to get. They sold out immediately. I was pissed. Like Big Man wasn't too hard to get. Big Man I got pretty quickly early on for the regular price, but like $70. They're tough to get, you know, and like the Japanese imports are cheaper here, but it's like whatever. Like I bought them from a convention, so I didn't care. Same thing, excuse me, with the Terry one. Oh, and it's the Japanese. Well, when you say it's sealed, it's just in the regular box, right? So that just sounds like the Japanese import to me. So they're selling the Japanese import for $70. That's wild. That's too much. That's way too much. I got the Terry one too. I really like the Terry one. I know you can't see because the camera's a little blurry, but I really like this one. I didn't do unboxings on them. I was considering it, but then also the weather Saturday when I bought these was atrocious and like it was pouring rain out and like the boxes got kind of damaged as a result, unfortunately. So it wouldn't have worked anyways for an unboxing. Plus, I just did the banjo one. I don't want to do another one. Not again. Not everything can be for content, unfortunately. Man, these... Listen, I know people complain about... What is it? The Sonic Colors credits? These are long credits. It's okay. We're just chilling. I'm waiting for my tea to cool down, and then we're just chilling. I'm going to try not to do the quick scroll. If it gets to like 9:30 and we're still not through these, then I might quick scroll. I'll be tempted. I'm really trying not to, though, Ubisoft. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, man. I forgot I had some yogurt. It's not quite ice cream, but counts. It's dairy. It's better for you. I hope everybody had a good weekend. These are long credits, man. But I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's better than not crediting people, you know? Which, I mean, who knows? But like, so far, I mean, maybe this game's doing a little better with crediting people than Metroid Dread. You know, there was that whole controversy about... And I guess Mercury Steam's done this in the past with their other games before. It's just like not crediting everybody. It's like... Especially, like, even if people, like, join the company for, like, a month and worked on the game, like, those are still people that worked on your game. Like, you should credit them for the work that they did, even if they were only on the project for a very little amount of time. You know, like, that to me is strange, you know? Everybody should be credited for the work that they've done, even if it's just a little bit. So, that's a little weird. And this is crediting well, I would hope everybody. It's a lot of credits, I'll tell you that much. Listen, I could fast forward through these, but I'm trying not to, Ubisoft. Don't make me do it. Sorry, I'm just texting my boy Jared. Shout out to Jared. Oh, they're going in order now. Are these... wasn't even paying attention. Are these the special thanks? Like the final special thanks? Or is this another list? Oh yeah, no, come on. I will say I've been enjoying, because the soundtrack is on streaming services, I've enjoyed putting this in the background and just kind of like vibing. It's a good soundtrack to vibe to, for sure. Kind of like the Ori soundtrack, you know, similar thing. But we'll see if this game converted me into a Prince of Persia fan. I mean, it's... Let me know in chat or in the comments if you know of any other Prince of Persia Metroidvania games. As far as I was aware, they're more like platformer action games typically. And this was the only Metroidvania game. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm not familiar with the rest of the series, to be honest. But, you know, it would be cool to check out more. Like I mentioned earlier, I did end up getting, I think it was Forgotten Sands on Xbox 360, which the reviews didn't look, they looked kind of middling. So I'm like, hey, whatever. I just saw it was like $5. I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll buy it. Support a local studio. Oh no, we're not done yet. Oh no, I gotta go through the web developers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, so like, yeah, we'll see. I feel like maybe I will check out Sands. I know they're working on the Sands of Time remake, and this was kind of the interim, but like, hey, as an interim, pretty damn good interim. You know, this is a great game. This could, depending on what else comes out, this could easily end up being my game of the year. You know, I mentioned this before. Like, I'm like looking at like other stuff in terms of like what games coming out this year I'd really get. I mean, there were some things at PAX that maybe I would check out the releases of later this year. I mean, Shadows of the Damned is the big one. I'm most likely going to check that out when it comes out later this year, whenever that is. Paper Mario, I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna try out. You know, that'll probably end up being like, I mean, if there's another game we hear more about later this year. Metroid Prime 4, maybe Nintendo. Probably not. But, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of, at the moment, scratching my head for ideas. I mean, I don't know if Mina the Holler is coming out this year. If it does, I'll get that. Plucky Squire, I'm pretty sure I'll try at launch. No Rest for the Wicked. I mentioned this before, and I've talked to Jared about it. Is like, I don't know if I'll do that one, because not only is it the early access thing that's coming out next month, but it's also like, I've heard it's like Diablo cross Dark Souls, and both of those things do not seem like games for me. I mean, I already know I don't like Dark Souls. I was actually talking to someone at PAX yesterday, just like some random dude, just like a few minutes about like the Souls games, and I was telling him about how I tried Elden Ring. Sorry, Pinata, and just didn't really click with me. It was too slow and clunky for me. And he was like, "Yeah, you're probably not gonna like the other Dark Souls games." Like, that's fair. And I was like, "I've heard Sekiro's a lot faster, so I might like that." And he was like, "Honestly, like that game is so punishing," to where he was just like, "I wouldn't recommend it if you don't like Souls games. Like, it's just almost too punishing." I guess there's like a meter that you slowly fill up. I don't know if it's like you take too much damage or what, but it's like you can literally lock yourself out of the best ending if you fill up that meter. And I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. Like, that's so punishing. I don't know. So you really didn't convince me. He told me to try Ghost of Tsushima, which I've heard very good things about. It is coming out on PC in May. They confirmed. Sony did. So, I mean, I won't check it out at launch on PC, but like, maybe that'll be like a Spider-Man situation for me where I'll pick it up eventually on Steam when it goes on sale, because that might appeal to me more. Elden Ring is like the same gameplay of the first Dark Souls? Really? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, I mean, I tried streaming it like 2 years ago. Pinata was there for that. Pinata was like, "You gotta stream Elden Ring." I'm like, fine. I got a game code for it, so I didn't have to pay money for Elden Ring. Hashtag free game. But like, it just did not click with me at all. Like, the world seemed cool. Just the combat, the movement, it was so slow and like methodical, and that's so not my vibe. So I was just like, I don't want to do this. So to know that that's like the first Dark Souls, that to me means I would not like the first Dark Souls, or probably any Dark Souls for that matter. You know, so unfortunately, like, I know FromSoft games are critically acclaimed. Maybe Armored Core I would like, but like those Souls-like games, I don't think I could do it. You know? Maybe I need to give like Elden Ring another chance someday, but it just did not click with me. I only played like maybe like 4 hours. You know, it just did not click with me at all. But I've heard the action in Ghost of Tsushima is supposed to be really cool and like fast paced, and like that interests me. You know? So, maybe. I'll give it the inevitable maybe answer. No guarantee. Not committing myself to anything. Alright, where are we right now? In these credits. Like I said, I'll go till 9:30 and see where we're at. And it's like, I don't want to pass out early, because if I pass out early, I'm just going to wake up earlier. Like, ugh. At least that's usually how I work. Oh, this tea's so comforting, though. Sounds like a nice cup of hot tea at night, you know? It just helps. It's soothing. You know? It's very soothing. It's making me more tired, but it is soothing. If I still had some of that sleepy time Trader Joe's tea, I forget what's in that, but like I would actually like pass out on stream. I'd be streaming the entire night, just like passed out in my chair. It reminds you need to pre-order the, oh right, the Shadow of the Erd Tree. That's coming out, when did they say? Is that like summer? That's like within the next few months, right, Pinata? Yeah, definitely, for sure. I've heard it's almost going to be like not like quite an Elden Ring 2, but maybe like an Elden Ring 1.5, supposedly, is what it's going to be like, which is really cool. I'm happy for Elden Ring fans. June, July, great. Good timing. Pinata, are you going to get, a Stellar Blade? I assume the answer is yes, but I want to make sure. For the obvious reasons and the less obvious reasons. The less obvious reasons being that it kind of looks like the Devil May Cry Bayonetta-esque action game. Also a little bit of Nier. Is that the game of that? Yes. That's the obvious reason. The one where they showed her backside and they said, listen, players are going to be looking at her backside a lot, so we need to make sure that, you know, it looks good. And I'm like, they know what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, they're not wrong. Like, they know what they're doing. Alas, I did not see any cosplayers dressed up as that character. I forget the character's name. At PAX this year. Celebrates a mystery to you? What about it? Like, what kind of game it is, you mean? Then yes, because they also said you can go even nuder for the game. Oh, but the game will be harder? Oh, give it time. Yeah, no, next year maybe. That's honestly kind of funny. So it's like, that's actually like, that's kind of a funny idea. Like, I like that idea. It's like, yeah, you know, you can see more, but it's like, it makes the game harder. That's interesting. Huh, okay. Me? No, I don't. I mean, it's only on PlayStation, right? I wouldn't be able to buy it, and I can appreciate it from afar. You know. I mean, it looks like it could be a good game for sure. Like that fast-paced action style game. I gotta play Nier Automata. That's another one I really want to play. Not just because of 2B, but like because it actually looks like a really good game. The only thing you know about is the main Hawkgirl character. Something else everybody online talks about this. I think based on the last trailer they showed Neto in that PlayStation showcase, whatever it was, it seems to be like a Nier style action game, which definitely has people excited. I mean, obviously, the main Hawkgirl, of course, but like they showed off other characters, they showed off like the different combat moves you can do. So I think that definitely got people even more excited. Like it actually could be a really good game. We sent photos for, oh my god. Honestly, Pinata, that channel's dead. That channel's dead, man. think it needs to stay dead. I don't think we need to revive that channel. You tell me it's a farming game. You believe it because you don't see anything else on social media. Oh, honestly, I'm not sure about social media because I'm not following the game on social media, but maybe their social media presence isn't that great. Once we get closer to release, I bet because Sony's like, is Sony publishing it? Or they're definitely investing money into it. They'll probably market it more when it's much closer to release, which is I don't know when that's releasing. Um, but yeah, that's probably what it is. So they're gonna. I'm sure they'll have a marketing push. I mean, it's if Sony's investing in it, they'll have a marketing push for sure later. Oh, is it 9:30? Oh man, should I do? Yeah, I mean, listen, we've been here for like an hour. I'm gonna quick scroll. Screw it. How much more do I have? I'm gonna quick scroll. All right, we don't need to do the content creator, social media brand management. Shout out to you. Sure. Customer experience community. Shout out to the community managers. Yep. I wish there was more of a community for this game. Someone's not doing their job. The credits are an hour long. Well, to be honest, we've been sitting here for a while. So if they're an hour long, gotta be close to the end, actually. I think I've just sat through the credits on mostly on normal speed. That's the deal. You don't follow the game on social media either, but the only thing that shows you is the well, of course. I mean, I think that's what people are prioritizing. I think that's what people remember the most about the game. Once we get closer to release and the game comes out, we might actually see more gameplay. I still think that's going to be the main thing people remember from the game, especially people who aren't going to play the game, but they're like, oh yeah, it was the one girl with a nice ass, right? Like, that's probably still what it's going to end up being. Who are these people? Shout outs to you. I don't know what you did, but shout outs to you. More customer experience. All right. Accessibility. Good job. All right. Maybe I should have. Physical sales. Good job. Maybe I should have done this quick speed scroll the whole time. Too late. Shout out to everybody. Finance. They're really shouting everybody out. I mean, it's good to shout out everybody. You know what I mean? I mean, as a player, it could be a bit overwhelming, but I don't know. At least I don't mind it as much because it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's exhausting to sit through, but it's like, it's a reminder that like people, like real people, work on these games, and like this is one thing that I'll mention because I didn't get to mention it too much in the footage that I recorded for PAX East, but like the final game demo I tried, it's called A Corgi's Cozy Hike, I think it was. Super small game. Literally two people. There was a programmer and an artist, and like they had worked on like mobile games before. Their whole thing is like theming games around corgis, but it's a 3D platformer, like open exploration game. You play as a corgi, like it's fantastic. Okay, I hope this is the last section. Oh my God, it's Nintendo support. All right, you don't need to credit Nintendo. Oh, production babies, beautiful. That's got to be it then. Additional. Okay, we're at the end. Thank you. Playtesters, very nice. Glad you playtested. But like, it was just so nice to just like I talked to the artist a little bit, but as someone who went to school partially for game development programming, like I got to talk to the programmer for a little while, and he's talking about like how he's using Unity and like getting used to it because this was there we go their first this was their first like big 3D game they'd worked on. I just got to talk to him about like the game development process and like it was like shit like that. It was like they're very long credits, yeah. I sat through most of them at regular speed, so I'll give most credit to myself for that. It was exhausting though, but like I'm just down to chill considering we finished that sooner. Like it was just nice to talk to him, and be like, I feel like I've done it before too, but it's like real people work on these games, until we get to the mainly AI created games. And oof, that's another story. But like real people work on these games, and it's like I feel like we forget that sometimes. That's why I'm always like, listen, if a game is delayed, delay it. No crunch. Just like there's always almost gotta be crunch in game development, but it's like, don't exploit your workers. Don't exploit their well-being and their health. Just let them Let them make their games, man. And let's remember that when we talk about games, that there are real people who make these games, you know? They should be open. The game should be open to criticism, but we shouldn't be attacking people behind these games. You find YouTube streaming better than Twitch? Nice, because their rules are more strict than Twitch, for something we're going to talk about. Their rules are more strict than Twitch, for something we're going to talk about. Okay. I mean, okay, so, but you like that YouTube is more strict, Rising Dragon Soul? I mean, for me, I just like the idea of that, like, you know, if I want to make videos and I want to do streams, I can just do them in the same spot. I understand for some people that a lot of big YouTubers will create different channels, like one for stream VODs, one for videos and stuff. You know, where it's like, yeah, because of the algorithm, sometimes you don't want to have them both be there. Shout out to Bloomberg. Fucking crypto, I guess. Sure, what I don't. If you know what's going on Twitch, you know. Is it like the bathtub streamers again? Because I mean, that's another story. If that's back in popularity, I'll join. All right, what's going on here? In that case, I'll join. No, we don't need it. We can definitely. Yeah, let's fast forward to the crypto part. Yeah, nobody cares. Nope, no Google. I thought we were done, and then it kept going. Twitch doesn't allow partial nudity? Or YouTube doesn't allow partial nudity. Okay. So you're saying because of that they're good? Yeah, I mean, MIT, like, is that a JSON? All the fucking libraries too? Okay, there we go. We're done. Oh?
Hey, Sargon.
Artaban! Let's go grab a drink.
Don't worry.
Oh, young Vahram!
I'll take good care of Vahram.
He's still here. What? Young Vahram's here? He's broken out the time curse with them, bro. I love the horse. Heck yeah. So they're gonna make another game, right? Hell yeah. Okay, so YouTube doesn't. Gotcha. YouTube, that's why all the thoughts are on Twitch. YouTube allows full nudity if you say it's education. If you say it's for kids. I don't know. YouTube policies can be very strict, I will say. I mean, I don't run into an issue because, like, I'm not making money off these, so I'm just like, whatever. Like, YouTube's just easier. Like, would I have a bigger audience on Twitch? Probably. But, like, I don't care. It's just easier for me to do YouTube. But that's wild. If it's educational, they've got to have some checks in place for that, right? Or is it all just algorithmic based? Because if that's the case, then, man, that's so easy to abuse. Like, I mean, sex ed vids are educational, are they not? But still, that's wild. You can load your save file to continue exploration of Mount Qaf. Hell yeah. I'm not going to, but. Very nice. Well, you know, I'm curious to know my completion percentage. 71, you know, that's not bad. In 23 and a half hours, you know, that's not bad. Still long, but I might try to go back on a harder difficulty later. I might honestly check out the paid DLC story content later in the year too. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna do anything with the free updates. You know, like Sonic Frontiers, fucking Sonic, so of course I was gonna do that. You knew I was gonna do that whenever they did the DLC there. And it was more fun than Bayonetta Origins. Pinata, that was a year ago. Come on, let's let it go. Let's let it go, man. See, that's why I don't want to get No Rest for the Wicked immediately, because I'm worried it's gonna be a Bayonetta Origins situation. But then again, that's early access, so it's a little different. But still, I'm worried. You don't know if it's still online, but YouTube recommends to use a tutorial on how to shave a vagina. Now, listen, I don't know why that's in your recommended, but nah, it's okay. I'm not gonna. Hey, no judgment here. If you're into that sort of video, go for it, man. I mean, I don't know if YouTube should be recommending that kind of content to just anybody. No, well, I would watch it, to be honest. I have no dignity. I would watch it. platform is run by bots now, which is why, yeah, bots. Especially for copyright stuff. Don't even, hey, it was there. And the video is just a girl shaving it. Very nice. Very nice. All right. That's it, everybody. That is Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, at least the streams for now. Once again, to summarize, I really enjoyed it. Just the feeling of playing this game. Really I would always look forward to these streams just to sit down and just play it. Because just the feeling of playing it is so fun. Exploration, but like the feeling of just playing. Like some of the platforming and challenges there, really, really top-notch stuff. So, really enjoyed it so far. So far, my game of the year. We'll see how that changes, but I mean, technically, it's educational. The copyright system, especially broke from. Oh yeah, for me, yeah, exactly. I've gotten. I mean, especially on old videos, I would get so many when I used to do Let's Plays. I got like so many like fake copyright claims for Nintendo music, and to be some random name. It's like you clearly don't own this music. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff. It's been rough for a while. So, fortunately, I don't make money. If I made money off of these, then I mean, honestly, if I was streaming for profit, I probably would move to Twitch, but that's not in my current plan. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. You get that for Sonic music gameplays, but then even the Sonic music isn't copyright claimed, almost ever, unless it's like specific songs like that the Sonic 06 credits scene. Remember that at the Sonic 06 finale, like specific vocal tracks by like guest artists, like that I get, but like most of the time Sonic gameplay music's fine. At least I've lucked out with that. Sega doesn't seem too stingy about that. Nintendo's pretty bad. They've always been bad about it, you know. But like, I don't know. Maybe I've just lucked out. only you few know this channel, so it's. Nah, I appreciate everybody's support. All right, putting Prince of Persia to rest for now. It's honestly kind of bittersweet because I really enjoyed that. All right, we're switching to reaction view. What's up? Let's get that music rolling.
Hey guys, it's Morgan from Two Hot Takes.
I didn't need that ad. Why did you do this to me? I don't know what Two Hot Takes is. Oh, it's a podcast. Great. I needed another one. You got it for Live and Learn? Oh. Really? Oh, that's unfortunate to hear in Rise of Dragon Soul. Yeah, because usually they're fine. Live and Learn. I wonder if that's because those are Crush 40. So, because Crush 40 is not a Sega-owned band. So that's probably what that's about. And okay, yeah, Green Hill Zone is a very specific case because that's Dreams Come True, and they also are notorious for that. For the record, the video is still up. What's it called? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're not going to catch me doing it now after I end the stream. Okay. So here I pulled up the post-launch roadmap. This was released a few weeks ago for Prince of Persia. So you can see this one on the left here. This is already out, I think, then. Because one of these two looks like the Sands of Time remake. So it seems like they added some of the new outfits. Although I didn't have all of them available. It was only one of them. But I think that's new because I don't ever remember going through and unlocking that outfit. So I think that's one of the new ones they added. They also have some other ones that I don't recognize. They're like a cyborg. That's cool. They added a speedrun mode. I imagine that's just with a little counter in the top. Like, cool. And permadeath, which sounds horrible. But it's cool for people who want it. Then in spring, later in spring, looks like we're getting a boss attack. That's great. Like a boss rush mode and then more outfits. Cool. Sometime in summer, Divine Trials could be interesting. I wonder if maybe that'll be like in the same vein as like the Coco Trials from Sonic Frontiers. New amulets, new outfits, so cool stuff. Then this is the one I'm definitely interested in. Notice how it doesn't say free. So this is going to be a paid thing more than likely. Is the new story DLC. Now that definitely has me interested. So they're continuing to support this game throughout the year. I did hear it was on sale recently because it's an Ubisoft game. It came out 2 months ago. Of course, it's going to go on sale. So if you were waiting for a sale to pick it up, maybe at like $30, like I don't know what it is right now, but you know, it might be on sale. We'll look it up now, actually. Oh yeah, no, it's 30. Hell yeah, it's on sale for 30 right now. This sale ends on April 1st. Deluxe edition, heck yeah. Hey, $30. That is a steal. Like, I thought 50 was a great price for this game, but 30 is a steal. 100% worth it in my opinion for that price. If you're a big Metroidvania fan, 100% worth it in my opinion. So there you go. Go check it out if you're waiting for a sale, because 30. It's. I mean, I don't know if it'll ever go. Maybe it'll go more on sale from that like later on. But $30 for this game, it's totally worth it. Totally 100% worth it. And I mean, the 60 frames on Switch is great too. It's not the most visually appealing looker, but like for this kind of game, for me, I don't prioritize that as much, I guess. But there we go. And there's the post-launch content coming out later this year. Very exciting stuff. All right. With that, I am going to set up Wednesday's stream, and then we're going to end the stream there, but that's it. Not quite it, but... What was that? Oh, okay. The music switched. You know what Wednesday is going to be? Hi for Russia PS5 this Thursday. Oh, nice. You ordered it on PS5, Pinata? Very nice. You'll have to let me know how the DualSense haptics are for that game. I imagine they might be pretty cool. I'm excited. More people get to play that game. I know, like, hardcore Xbox fans are going to be like, oh, no, we lost one of our exclusives. Oh, no. Like, fuck off. Like, let more people play this game. Hi-Fi Rush, phenomenal game. Let more people play it. Yeah, I wish there was a physical. That would have been a nice thing to have, especially because, like, I think PS5 games can be physical. And now PS... Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If they ever make a physical copy, I might end up buying, like, rebuying on Xbox. That's the case. I've gotten to the point in DK64 where I have to backtrack, and I'm not a fan of it. I will say it's a lot later in the game than Banjo-Tooie, so I appreciate that, Rare. Thank you. Little sneak peek. Little... Oh, no. What? Oh. Because someone's looking at all files. Little sneak peek. Oh. Little sneak peek. Sneak peek. All right. Don't worry. I'm working on it. Hopefully sometime later this week it'll be up. That's what I'm looking for. And that, like I said, will be for Wednesday at the usual 7 p.m. Eastern. Pinata, are you working both Friday and Saturday? I'm trying to figure out when I want to do the Guilty Gear stream. It's going to be one of those nights. I mean, if you're even interested, if you're not, that's fine. At this point, I do not have a preference. I cannot watch that Zelda video. Let me, nope. Get me off this page. Get me off this page. Thank you. My YouTube recommended is too suspicious. At least I don't have the vagina shaving video. That would be a little too on the nose. And definitely not family friendly. All right, ready. I'm anticipating an ad. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm surprised. Thank you, Ubisoft. There we go. There we go. All right, it's the next song. Now it's an ad. Yay for Nova Space Armada. No idea. Oh, this is a good song to end on. This is a good song, right? I believe this is the Vahram fight song. This is a good one to end on. I've listened to this song a lot outside of stream, and it's actually really good. All right, everybody. That is it. It has been done. Prince of Persia and the Lost Crown is finally, at least in terms of the main story, on my end, has been wrapped up. You hope after Rush, because I hope so too, Res Dragon Soul. That game deserves it for sure. I don't think it will, but I hope so. Get the Psychonauts 2 treatment, right? That'd be great. Even if it's through Limited Run or I Am 8-Bit, that'd be great, at least something. But that's going to do it for Prince of Persia and the Lost Crown streams. Thank you all for joining me whenever you did. If you ever watched, whether it's this stream or any of the previous ones, live in the chat or not, or watching the VOD after the fact, I always really do appreciate it. I do want to give a very special shout out to everybody who did show up live in chat tonight. Of course, the usual suspects, Rise and Dragon Soul, thank you for being here. Pinata, thanks for popping at the end. Neto, of course, for chilling the entire time here. Thank you for being here. Mercury popping in at the beginning too before he went off to eat his breakfast. Zero popped in for a quick little sec. Like, thank you all for being here and making this more fun for me to get to talk to you while we stream, especially during that credit sequence because that was long. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you tuning into all these streams if you did. Really enjoy this game, and I hope you enjoyed watching or playing the game if you checked it out on your end. In terms of upcoming streams, first of all, videos, working on the PAX East vlog. I got a fun little something planned for April Fools. We'll see if it happens. And then eventually the Shantae transformation tier list. That'll probably end up being early next month at this rate. In terms of other stuff, YouTube thumbnail poll on the channel. There might be another poll going up for other multiplayer games this week too. I might have to check that out. Otherwise, next streams will be Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern is more DK64. We're going to continue on in that. Either Friday or Saturday this coming weekend. I haven't decided which night yet. Not Sunday because that's Easter, but either Friday or Saturday, probably still 7 p.m. Eastern, will be the Guilty Gear stream. And then more than likely next Tuesday instead of Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, finally be starting Shadow the Hedgehog. I know it's been a little bit since we've reached the sub goal. It is now time just about to get started on that game and those streams. So with that, thank you all again so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time it is. Enjoy life, vibe, treat yourself well, and I will see you all later. Goodbye. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. Wahoo! You have reached the end of the stream. Shout out to you, one concurrent viewer. You rock. Shout out to everybody. Take care of yourself. Do whatever makes you happy. Enjoy life. That's what life's about. Life's too short to not enjoy it. Don't forget. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.